Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's me, walking down the street, feeling so good to me. Yeah, yeah. That might be the most tonally accurate version of the song that you guys will ever hear.
The most Asian.
That's the most Asian as well, sir.
Me, walking down the street. You know, it's funny that we say this. Today, I saw a mom talking to a little girl in Chinese today.
Yeah.
Walking down the street, and it was so cute to see a little girl talking Chinese is cute, but an adult talking Chinese, it's not a pretty sounding language. But little kid, it's cute.
Yeah.
It's funny because it's. See?
But then adult.
Yeah. It's very like someone's waving. But little kid, do a little kid. What does the little kid say? Cute. Get over
Very
here.
cute.
Come here.
Yeah.
Give me a little kiss.
Yeah.
And so I kissed the little child on the head, and now I have charges brought against me.
Look at these.
Look at these. These are.
I think these are Papa's panties that
He
he
wore
left
those.
behind.
Let me. Smell. Let me smell.
Oh, God, Andrew.
No,
You check it.
No skids, no train track.
No
You
poop
sure?
stains.
Are you
You're
sure?
safe, you're safe.
What is that?
That's a train track.
He wore those once for 5 seconds for an ad.
Those are
Those
tracks.
Yeah, those are some tracks.
Now is this? Maybe he was on it. Maybe it was just post period. I don't want to say anything bad about it. But yeah, I won't smell those. You can have those.
Thank you.
But they are pretty looking underwear, other than the nasty poop tracks that are beneath them. That's pretty gross.
You want to see my underwear?
Yeah.
Well, I am notorious for wearing old Korean lady underwear.
Hike them all the way up. Look at that.
Wow.
What year were those made? When do you think those were made? What year?
I think these were probably made in the late 80s.
Really?
Yeah. Look.
Are those bow ties or?
No. Those are. Oh yeah, they're both. I thought it was little
Yeah, these
tiny
are Granny
flag.
5000s. I don't wear anything else.
Here's what's crazy
Except
about
Mack Weldon, sorry.
Girls can wear underwear. Girls can wear clothing from when they were in junior high or high school.
Yeah, I keep all my old panties.
All your panties.
With holes in them. It's a comfort thing.
Really? Mm-hmm. You don't. Do you have clothes from when you were a kid?
Yeah.
Like shirts and.
Shirts and stuff. Yeah.
Wow. I don't have one pair of clothes. Do you have any pair of clothing from when you were a kid?
Yeah.
You do?
My one FUBU jersey.
You wear a FUBU jersey?
Dude.
You have your Pele Pele jersey that you wear around
the
town?
Pele Pele.
Yeah.
Yeah. My
Pele
Jenko
Pele didn't
jeans.
come here on time. I know Jenko jeans, but hold on.
Jenko jeans?
Jenko? I used to have them.
Jenko
You know that
Jenko
they're still-
jeans.
You know Brandon Dermer.
Of course, yeah, that's
He
my
is
boy.
obsessed with Jenko jeans.
Yes.
And every time there's a sale, he sends me the link.
And do you buy?
I bought the last time when we both got bamboozled because he said that they were going out of business.
They were.
We bought like 6 pairs and they were out of business for 1 month and they just rebranded and they're still Junko jeans.
Wait, this is kind of like what happened with who else did that? Twinkies. Do you remember this?
They rebranded.
Twinkies was not rebranded. Twinkies was going to say they were going to discontinue making Twinkies, and so there was a surge in buying Twinkies. Still on the shelf. They didn't go away. They didn't go anywhere.
That's like those furniture stores on Ventura. Closing
soon.
Yeah, closing soon.
Next
70%
month,
off.
big sale.
Same sign for like 25
13 years later, you go in. They're like, we're about to close the shop. If it weren't for you guys, we were going to close it up. And you buy one couch, and they're good for 9 more years.
Great business model.
You know the funny thing about FUBU is when I came here to America, that was my big thing. I was like, I gotta get a FUBU jacket. After that, I got a Rockaware jacket.
Did you do Fat
FUBU I was
Farm?
really big on.
I love that was your hope when you landed in America.
So I stole a pair from Macy's.
Oh, jeez.
This is just all, I didn't really I stole a pair from Macy's. Anyways,
Let's be honest.
I was really, really sad to find out. I was like, for us, buy us, right? That's what FUBU stood for.
Yeah.
And then I looked at where it was made, and all of them were made in the Philippines.
So
I came all the way from the Philippines to America to risk my life, steal a jacket
That you're on.
in an American department store that was made in the Philippines.
But how funny though, ironically for you, by
me.
you. Yeah. Black people were really, what is it called? Appropriating your culture.
Black people appropriated Filipino culture.
And I'm tired
Wow.
of it, black people. You've been appropriating Filipino culture for far too long. Hip-hop was born in the Philippines. Breakdancing was born in the Philippines. And you know it. Stop fucking pretending like it's not. Actually, hip-hop may have been born in
Philippines.
in the Philippines, maybe. And breakdancing might be born in Korea. I think breakdancing
Oh my
came
God,
from
the
Korea.
Koreans are insane.
so
It's
good.
theirs.
though.
They own it. It's theirs. They own it. Everywhere I go, if I go to a touristy destination, there's 2 or 3 black guys breakdancing, but 3 the Korean guys are by far the best.
Yeah.
I don't know why that is. Korean guys are so good at breakdancing. Why is it? They're nimble. They're small. Flat heads. Is it because they can spin on their heads?
They're all
On their face.
These are all attributes of ninjas.
Okay.
Are we
Okay.
getting somewhere?
And
we-
why doesn't the rest of Asia? I think Japanese have some breakdancers, right?
No, but I think
B-boy?
Koreans. I think in Korea it's like the thing.
Korea's-
Yeah, I think Koreans are like the best breakdancers. I think Japanese people love hip hop culture.
Oh, they love the clothes.
They love hip hop
Yeah.
culture, but I don't think they're into like the art.
What
like
do you think about those Japanese people who wear blackface and they get into the whole like hip hop thing?
love it.
I knew he loved
Yeah.
it.
Love it.
He loved
How could I not love that? How could I not? That's cultural exploration, not appropriation. That's just I'm just trying it out. Why is that wrong? I don't know. Look, the only people that aren't allowed to do anything racist are whites, but everybody else can have a little bit of racism in them.
I'm kind of nervous because I'm going to New York to an Indian wedding this
Yeah.
weekend.
Mm.
And I have to wear the full getup, like the lenga. I gotta wear
garb,
the fake
yeah.
nose ring. I gotta wear the tika and all of that.
Well, you have to.
I'm a bridesmaid.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Yeah,
you got to fit.
yeah.
Otherwise, you'll stand out.
Yeah, like
Will you already be? You're not going to even answer this honestly. Will you already be prettier than most of the other girls?
no, the other girls are so pretty with
Lie,
big old titties.
lie,
Hey,
lie.
Indian girls have big titties, George, right?
Lie.
Why is that?
Such a
I
lie.
opted out of the Jai Ho dance though
Why?
because
That's the best part.
That would be the best part for me.
okay, this is where you're asking about what the other bridesmaids look
Exploration.
like.
We're exploring.
They're all very
Exploration.
pretty, but very petite. I'm 5'8" with heels. I'd be 5'11". I'd be the tallest one, and it's an 8-minute dance. I just didn't have time to learn.
You don't want. Yeah, you don't want to learn it. That's more about what it is. You don't want to learn it,
But I mean, I sort of can dance.
You can.
Like I have rhythm,
but not this kind of dance.
not this kind of.
This is
rhythm.
tough dance.
This is tougher.
It's a lot. It's
It's
that.
a lot. It's a
And-
lot.
and they
Probably
have little-
screwing the light bulb.
Don't they have bells?
They have these
the
too.
bells.
I saw
Little bells?
the moves that they're doing, and they're doing these. They're doing the
Ooh,
whole
hush,
body.
hush, ooh.
Yeah, yeah.
Shh, don't tell. Oh, I like that. Bollywood shit, right?
Real Bollywood.
Oh my God! This weekend, for the first time, I found out about the biggest Bollywood star, Shira Khan. Shir Khan Ra.
He knows
Shahrukh
everything.
Khan, yeah.
What is it? How did
Shahrukh Khan.
Shahrukh Khan?
Shahrukh, yeah.
Yeah, you know you're the kind of white
He
guy that
lived
knows
in
that
He used
stuff.
to direct Bollywood.
Yeah, he used to direct Bollywood movies.
You are that is
He's
who
that
you
guy.
are. That's literally who you are. You're the white guy that does
Dude,
shit like
we
that.
have talked about the story how you like went on that date with that Indian schoolgirl in India.
100%.
No, there's no story there. You got to call my buddy for that one because there's no story there.
But it was cute. Like he
Yeah.
would take her to school and stuff while he lived in India.
My friend was telling this story as if I was dating a Catholic schoolgirl after getting out of like college.
No, it was a Hindi schoolgirl.
Completely forgetting that in college in India they wear the Catholic schoolgirl outfit as well.
They do?
In
Yeah.
the Philippines, they do too.
Yeah.
With like the weird checkered skirt or
Yeah,
whatever.
the
Yeah,
checkered
that's
skirt.
so
Yep.
weird. What a weird. That's so controlling and strange to me. Wear these clothes. I always hated kids that went to Catholic or private school because they had to wear certain clothes, and I thought that was so creepy. 'Cause why would you care if the kids wear the same clothes? What does that
I
even?
think
What is that?
Yeah, what's the purpose behind that?
The purpose behind that is so you don't have, like especially the school that I went to in high school didn't have uniforms, but they do now.
Yeah.
Because kids come from all different economic, you know.
Not in private schools. They have to pay for that. That's expensive.
Well, yeah, but private schools are different. I think that. Oh yeah, you're right. I don't understand why they do it in private schools. I do understand why they do it in public schools because there's a discrepancies with like you don't want someone who only has like 3 pairs of leggings, which I did. I was very poor in high school.
Right.
And then the one Filipino.
And they knew it, and they were like, "That bitch is poor. She wears the same shit."
See, but
all
in
the time."
America, to be able to go to these private or Catholic schools, you have to have money.
Money.
So that's the irony: is they all come from money. So I think it's more of a control issue. I mean, it used to be Catholic kids that I knew that were Catholic school girls. They had their skirt had to be a certain length, and if it was shorter than a certain length, they get sent home, and they get demerits. Demerits, yes.
What does that mean?
Haven't
That strike?
heard what
A demerit's like a
you subtract from your overall like
Score?
moral points.
yeah
Moral point.
Dude, it's so manipulative. It's so disgusting. It's like you're going to hell log. You know what I mean? It's like if you check, it's like you get so many demerits. You get in trouble with getting kicked out of school. You also have to like go. She's sniffing the underwear again. I'm not going to hug you when I leave because of that.
He might spit on you.
I miss him.
I know you miss him. I miss him too, but I don't want to smell his underwear literally at all. Do you ever wear his underwear?
All the time. We share underwear.
Yikes.
He wears these Korean panties.
Why do you guys? I guess that's fine. I
We have
guess
the
it's
same
fine.
size. He doesn't have hips. He has a big belly.
He does.
So our proportions actually work out because what he can't fit around my waist, he wears under his fat belly. But
Right.
What he can't wear on his waist, he
right.
wears like a pregnant woman.
So you have the same size waist.
No. We have his
just
hips
called her
are my
fat,
waist.
sir.
His narrow hips.
See, but men, I don't know, hips and waist. I just whatever your pant. He could wear your pants.
He cannot wear my pants.
He's a
because
tiny little boy.
Yeah, but my waistline is what, 26?
Up high, it's way skinnier than his belly.
His waistline is a 52.
But
That
his
thing
hips
is-
are the same size as your hips.
Yes, he has
52.
tiny hips.
Tiny hips.
Tiny
Little
legs.
baby boy hips.
Yes,
Little
baby
tiny
boy hips.
little tiny hips.
But he's got the cute little V.
the
Peeners.
He does have the ab V.
what is it? What is that called? Like the fuck gutters? That's what they're like. The fuck gutters. Isn't that what they are?
I like
And
that.
because they point down to where you're supposed to go to. That's the fuck.
You got the fuck gutters.
I have a couple of fuck gutters. yeah.
Remember in
when I was
high
young, I
school?
really had them.
Remember in
Deep
high
fuck
school, you'd see the
gutters.
girls with the dimples in the lower back?
Mm.
Those were the Ashleys that always got super fucked up.
Ashley's. Oh my God, those back dimples. They were filthy, filthy whores. And now those girls, now those back dimple girls, they're trash. They're fat. Everything has gone awry. Their lives. They're listening right now. Hey Ashley. How many Ashleys did I go to school?
And they'd always call themselves Smashly when they'd get drunk.
On Saturday, I'm Smashly. Back up.
I love Smashly.
I'm
Those are my
crazy.
favorite girls.
I'm crazy. Khalyla, I love you because you're like Asian, but you're like us.
Oh, they'd call that. They'd actually say that. Oh my God, Khalyla,
They go,
you're like our
us
special
Asian.
tropical fish.
You're like a tropical
Yeah.
fish. Yeah,
That's exactly what
You're
one
kinda
girl-
like
one
us.
Smashly called me.
We like you. You're cute. You're like pretty. Can I do your hair?
Why do girls like to touch other girls' bodies so much? Girls like to do each other's hair and do your makeup. Guys don't want any guy to fucking do and don't get any.
But-
give me a handshake and then leave me alone.
But really, you really don't desire it, or do you suppress that feeling?
I don't want any other man to touch me. No other. Why?
So when Bobby does it, like he grabs your butt or tries to hump you, are you laughing or
It's
you like?
cute.
Oh, because of
It's because he's cute.
interesting.
Because he's a fictional character in my mind. In my head, he's not a real person. He's like sometimes I think I made up Bobby. Like if this is a simulation.
He's your imaginary friend.
Exactly.
That's your perfect imaginary friend.
He is my perfect imaginary real friend that came to life. But
Korean.
but I still think he's fake. Like I still think you guys are all fake. I still think I'm in a simulation.
Interesting.
I think
Yeah.
that sometimes.
Like you're all valid, wonderful people, but I do think this is all a big simulation. I think I made up Bobby and I made up you guys, and you guys are this lovely crew that is a part of my world that I want.
That's
I
the
want
next-
this to be.
That's like the next level of narcissism to think that you are.
You're
fucking-
Neo.
yeah.
You think you're Neo.
I'm the center of the universe.
Wow,
and I'll make you disappear.
I really envy
Watch.
that.
Khalyla, where am I?
I shit myself.
Oh, he just shit himself. Okay, never mind.
No, I think, but I do believe in simulation. I think we're a sim. I think we make up these things. I think you make up.
You're gonna throw me into a panic
But how can I
attack.
make you up if you think you're making me up?
So you
Because
made
my
up my
version of
Korean
you is-
panties,
Yep.
and how I'm wearing them over or this high.
Yep, Yep.
So you're saying you did that?
I did.
Oh, okay.
I absolutely did that. And look, my version of you is how you don't understand how my version, what I see you as. Mm-hmm. You understand how you see me, but you can't understand how I see you. So you're my version. I made you up.
Okay, so how do you explain all the people you dislike? Why would you create that many people? Because
'Cause
you
you-
hate a lot of people.
Yeah, I hate a lot of people.
Why'd you create that?
Let's
in
go
your
down the list.
Because you can't have good without bad.
But why do you have a lot of bad?
Because I have a lot of issues.
It's a projection.
Yeah. It
oh,
is.
it's like Inception. You're creating these little.
Yep. Because here's a better example of what you're saying. People who have more positive outlook on the world, they have less negative people in their life. I have created more negativity of people that I dislike because of my own perceptions of reality. I know he believes this shit. I fucking can feel it. He dated Indian girls. He's got weird tattoos. I know he believes in this
Indian
stuff.
schoolgirls, yeah.
Indian schoolgirls.
I'm coming around to it. I'm coming.
How many Indian schoolgirls did you date?
Schoolgirls.
How
Just
long were you
one
there?
schoolgirl. I was there a year.
Okay, one.
He would take her to the bus, so that's cool.
Yeah, he took her to. That's what.
Well,
I,
we'd have to go because there's separate train cars for women and men. So I'd have to take
What?
her into the mixed.
To this day?
Yeah, because of Eve teasing.
Eve teasing?
Yep.
Explain.
So the women will get, if they're alone, they'll get teased on the bus, like pinched and stuff. So they have,
Wait a minute,
or
what-
on the train. If there's, if they're,
Be very specific.
Who's
okay.
pinching who?
People just pinch women,
yeah,
like sexually, or
pretty much. So
you're
they
being
have a,
so vague. Are they being sexually assaulted?
well, when she came out, she was a little scared. She was like, okay, for you, I will come on the mixed train car.
There's a mixed.
You know, well, okay,
this
there's men, there's
1960?
women, and there's the family ones.
Yeah.
But the family ones, sometimes men are in there, so you have to go with another man if you're going to go in the family one. So we'd go in the mixed family one, and she'd be look around like a little bit warily, and I'd kind of like guard her from anybody else around.
Did you get pinched?
No, disappointingly, yeah.
Do men get pinched?
No.
I bet you I'd get pinched.
You think so?
I'm cute.
You
You think you're
get-
you're
I would get
pinchable?
pinched.
Yeah,
Oh
you're
my
pinchable
God.
for sure, bro.
I could see an Indian guy coming up to me. Do they say anything before they pinch you? Is there like a
No, it's just
Where
like
do they
silent.
pinch you? What part?
tushy on your little?
I was
tushy?
there guarding her, but I think like on the ass and other places.
Hey,
yeah.
hey, tushy,
Whoa.
Tushy.
tushy.
That's intense, George.
I could feel just a little Indian hand come up to my rear, pinch it on the back. I'm like, sir. He's like, sorry, man, I couldn't help. But what do you call it? You said it's tease.
Eve teasing.
Eve teasing.
Eve teasing.
I just wanted to Eve tease you. But what's Eve stand for?
The first woman. So it's like just
Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
Eve teasing. I'm
Oh.
thinking like I think it's that night evening teasing. You know, like
Yeah.
in the eve it happens in the dusk. That's where my brain. No, you're saying
just
the,
a general like yeah.
the biblical
for-
first two people on earth. The Eve
Yeah.
teasing. Well, what's Adam teasing?
doesn't-
That's what I give me on that bus.
Mm-hmm.
It's Adam teasing when you just blow a guy. Eve teasing is a common theme that none of us have literally ever heard of.
No, I've never.
No.
Yeah.
God, I've never heard of Eve teasing in my life.
I mean, I know the strong male culture in India and how it works there, but I
didn't
know
think it
about
was like
I didn't know
that.
about the pinching.
I have heard of sexual assault being common
Yeah.
there in public places because you can get away with it. Like I do know that that's a thing that happens
Yeah.
where
So it's
Totally
not
is.
frowned upon.
it's almost like it's a part of the thing, right? Like that women get touched in public things and nobody says anything.
I was there the whole time in Bombay, and that's more Western. Like women could walk around in miniskirts in Bombay,
Yeah.
whereas anywhere else in India, you would say not even try it.
I heard it could get pretty rough around Holi. Like
Yeah.
the Holi festival.
What?
When they do that, the whole like everyone gets
Yeah,
painted
yeah.
on. I hear you shouldn't be a lone woman traveler during that time in India.
Absolutely, yeah.
I'm going to say this very ignorantly. There are so many people in India. I know it's a birth control thing, but do you think they're hornier than Americans?
I'll tell you something. So the Philippines is actually surpassing India in that regard.
Because you're making more kids?
Yeah,
Per capita?
and that's because the Catholic Church makes a lot of money from very devout poor people.
Yeah.
And so what happens is that they don't push for family planning and birth control. So all of these poor people who don't have access to any type of birth
Anything,
control,
right.
And they're not hornier. They just fuck the same amount, but produce more.
No sex education.
There's no sex
I
education.
know, but even in parts of America where sex education is a heavy lack, the still per capita population does not match up to countries like that.
like the Philippines, you mean?
China,
China.
India, they reproduce at such a higher rate.
Yeah, but China is a massive, massive country. So when you're talking about some place like India and the Philippines, the Philippines is the size roughly of California, and we have over 100 million people.
How many people are in the state of California?
Look that up, Gil.
The entire country is
your internet's down.
the entire country of United States is how many?
Like
300 million? 350 million?
65 or something.
So you're telling me 1/3 of the U.S. fits in the Philippines?
Yeah.
Holy
Damn.
shit!
And you have to imagine the infrastructure there too. So we have 7,000 something islands, but really a lot of those islands are uninhabited.
Right.
So a lot of these people are living in very, very congested areas. Wow. You want to hear something more fucked up about the Philippines?
Yes.
About my motherland?
More,
More.
please.
More.
Is that adultery, especially for women, is still a punishable crime. So
Adultery.
there's no divorce.
Adultery. Oh, cheating.
Yeah.
Adultery. Oh, the word always throws me off. Adultery,
I know.
because it sounds positive.
It sounds like something an adult
Would
should
do.
be doing.
He was adultering. He was going to the grocery store adultering. He was adultering. It sounds like a thing you are supposed. So you can still die. You can be. What is it? Stoning? What is it?
No. You just go to prison. Say, for instance, like my cousin right now, she married a pastor from a Pentecostal church there. And the pastor has just about fucked every woman in the city.
Hell
because
yeah.
he uses, okay. And
Pentecostal.
then she finally decides, I've had enough. I'm going to leave him.
Yeah.
But she technically cannot start dating at all if she gets caught, especially since he has some type of status in the community. All it takes is he doesn't need evidence or proof. He can just report it and she could go to jail.
What?
Yeah.
To the cops?
To the cops.
Right. To the right. I've heard about the cops there. What do you call them in the streets? What are they called? What's the informal name?
Police.
The police. The police.
Police.
Police. That sounds like a band. Ladies and gentlemen, the police.
Hello, we are the police.
On SNL. Musical guests, the police. We are the police.
Walking down the street.
Walking down the street, we are the police.
I think that blows my fucking mind that there's that many people in the Philippines. So a woman can serve jail time, but a man will never serve jail time for cheating.
Well, men essentially made these.
They run the
laws.
game.
Yeah,
They run the game.
They forgive each other, but they don't forgive the women.
Damn, dude, that's crazy.
And another fun fact about the Philippines, or maybe it's just in my own family in the Philippines, is that all the men suck dick. All my male family members have been with other men. They carry on with their wives. And it's just something that we all knew growing up. What? And I didn't think to question it when I was young, but it was just something that was acceptable. And I kind of give him props for that.
Is it for health reasons?
What do you mean?
Like, why is this a thing? There's no way every single guy in the Philippines is gay.
No. I'm not saying that. It's just that, it's so entrenched.
When you say suck dick,
yeah, show me
do
what
you mean
that looks like. What is? Stop smelling that.
Maybe their dicks are getting sucked. Maybe they're not doing the dick suck.
Okay.
That's what I wanted to clarify.
Okay, yeah.
My mind was racing. Like, there's no way all of these guys enjoy sucking dick.
Yeah.
Maybe they like getting blowjobs and they don't care if it's from a man.
Right. That's
Okay.
Yes.
That makes-
I misspoke.
It's weird to say that makes sense, but it does make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it. There's plenty of men who can't get an affection from the opposite sex that they may be attracted to. So if they could get a blowjob from a guy, I assume they would go fine. At some point, you'd go fine.
My cousin Daniel, he's in prison now for running drugs and all that in the Philippines. Anyways, he just
Sorry, she's using like a handkerchief.
You're using that like a fat black comic would on stage.
You look like you're on Family Feud hosting the show.
Like Def Comedy Jam. Like, man, it's hot on this motherfucker with panties.
But whoever is available is who he allows to get his dick sucked.
In prison.
No, anywhere.
Oh, because I was going to say, in prison, that is the rule. Like, in prison, the joke is always that, like, there's guys in prison, like thugs, like hardcore fuck you up thugs, that are cool with gay shit in prison because that's your prison bitch.
Yeah.
And that is a woman in prison. They're considered a woman in prison. And outside of prison, it didn't happen. It doesn't happen. It happens in there. It doesn't happen outside. It's a very don't ask, don't tell policy.
We're going to take a moment for our sponsor.
Can we say something better before the sponsor? Can we say something nicer before we get off it? You look great today.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now we can go to the sponsor.
Hey, we're going to take a really quick ad break.
Do you have a bad wallet?
Yeah.
Yeah, most people have bad wallets. You got to get yourself a good wallet, okay? We know George has got a bad wallet. That's why he walks sideways. He's got a weird, like, limp, like a weird bad hip.
Yeah.
And it's going to get worse. It's going to get way worse if you don't get yourself a quality, high-end, sleek Ridge wallet. Do you know about these?
Is it one of these?
That's one of those. They're incredible. They're slim. They're wonderful. They're minimalistic. You know what I mean? You don't have to fill up your pockets with nonsense. You get yourself a Ridge wallet. It's a lifetime warranty. Check this out. Look at this. It comes with a screw.
Wow.
It comes with a screw that's used for many, many things. It looks like a MacGyver screw. Look, you could do a lot of stuff with that. Change the plates on the wallet there. That's the Desert Tan. This is the same color as me. I'm Desert Tan. I think I'm Desert Tan.
So we could be like you, Andrew Santino.
You could.
Shit.
Tell us about it, Gil.
Guys, get 10% off today with free worldwide shipping by going to ridge.com/slept. That's ridge.com/slept and use the code SLEPT. SLEPT. Link in the description.
So sometimes you want to watch a good movie and you just can't, right? Sometimes you're like, I really want to watch that good movie. I really want to watch Flubber. Remember Flubber?
I don't remember Flubber.
God, you should.
Wow, you foreigner.
It's gack that came alive. It was like
That's exactly what it is.
goop that had a personality. It was incredible. But
You know my favorite scene is
Yeah.
the basketball scene. You put
Oh,
a little bit of flubber.
little flubber.
your shoes.
You can dunk.
You can dunk.
You can dunk and you can fly.
I feel left out. I should probably get on Vudu.
You should get on Vudu. The only way to watch stuff like this, cool movies you can't see, is on Vudu. VUDU. Not VOO, not creepy voodoo, witchcraft stuff. Voodoo, VUDU. It's got all sorts of fun movies that you can't see anywhere else to either rent or purchase. It's wonderful, man. What are you guys watching? If you're not watching Vudu, what are you up to, Gilb?
Yeah. Vudu is a streaming service. You can watch all your favorite devices, including smart TV, Roku, Chromecast, iPhone, Apple TV, Android phone, or web. Stream over 10,000 titles for free. Or choose from over 150,000 titles to rent or buy up in up to 4K quality from the latest Hollywood blockbusters to independent cinema. Free movies are refreshed monthly, so there's always something new to discover and watch. Not a subscription service, no monthly fees. Watch free movies and TV and pay only for what you want to rent or purchase. Head over to voodoo.com/TigerBelly to sign up and start watching instantly. That's VUDU.com/TigerBelly.
What'd you see, Khalyla?
Oh, I saw The Craft. But on top of that, do you guys ever now this is a real question. You guys ever see or watch Little Giants?
Yeah, I loved it. Rick Moranis.
Yes, with Icebox.
So good.
She was my idol. Do they have that on Vudu? Probably do.
They do. Yep.
I bet they
What are the
do.
free movies these days?
I bet they do.
Kill
Kevin
Bill?
Sawa.
Devin Sawa was so hot. What a heartthrob.
Yeah.
Tiger Beat.
Also, the
Tiger Beat.
Tiger Beat, baby. He was on the cover. Do you know what Tiger Beat is?
Yes, JTT was always on the
Oh,
cover of
he's
Tiger
such
Beat.
a babe, JTT.
Also, just free movies this month. Gravity, The Disaster Artist, The Big Short, Punch Drunk Love, The Pursuit of Happiness, I cried, Rain Man,
Yeah.
Pi, Ghost in the Shell, Andrew was in that, Expendables, and The Craft. So guys, check those movies out.
Little known fact, I was Powder. Remember the movie
I
Powder?
love
Little Giants is
Powder.
free with ads right now.
Look at that. Little Giants is free.
Oh,
Go watch Little Giants right now on Vudu.
Powder made me cry.
I love Powder.
You
Guys?
are Powder.
I'm Powder.
Guys, enjoy the rest of the show.
You're wiping the sweat off your brow with
that dirty.
It doesn't matter. It's the idea. Like, do you when you use a towel?
But
Do you and
wanna
Bobby
touch
share?
my hands?
Nope, I won't touch your hand.
Okay, exactly. Well, no. Did they
Have you
sweat a
touched your
lot?
hand before?
Yes,
Yeah,
I have touched your
Oh,
hands,
yeah.
but I'll touch your hands prior to that.
Oh, okay.
Do you and Bobby share towels out of the shower?
Yeah.
Nope. Won't do that.
You don't
Are
know.
you
What
a
about your
germ
wife?
freak?
Are you kidding me? No, nobody. Am I germ? No, it's not germs. It's like let's make up a phrase. Private comfortability.
Would you let her use your towel? Are you
No.
okay with that?
It'd be like if we had to, but I'm like, why? Get your own. Get it. We have enough money to buy new other towels. Hey, get your own towel.
You're so maarte.
Yes. Yeah. And you know what? Proud to be. Proud to be.
Arte.
I have a dick side and a face side. I have a dick and butt side of my towel and a face side of my towel.
You know what?
He
I
does
do too.
He-
What are the corners for?
Huh?
What are the corners for?
Anus in
Anus
your
all day.
hole. In your hole.
That's what I use it-
really? That's
what I
not
use
what
it
I
for.
use.
Corners are for your
Before.
grundle and your anus. Yeah, and your
No,
undercarriage.
I only use the corners because I hang it. So corners are only for my face.
Oh.
Middle is only my
Oh.
asshole. So if
Don't
the
borrow
towel
his
is
towel.
hanging, I never accidentally touch the asshole part of the towel on my face.
That's interesting because I rest the towel around me, so my butthole doesn't touch any part of the towel. When I go to wipe my undercarriage on my butthole, that's when I grab a corner of it. But it's the corner that is the penis and butt corner, the penis and butt side of the towel.
I gotta see the map of this towel.
You know how you identify which side is which?
Brown.
The tag.
Oh, the
That's true.
tag.
Tag side's always
You
the
know who I don't
inside.
make-
What's your identifying factor? You don't know? Do you guess?
Take side. Yeah.
Tag side, baby.
Tags.
You know
Tag
who I
side.
don't make friends with? No matter how much I like a girl I first meet.
Let me guess.
If I see her wipe back to front, I'm out. I'm out of that.
Why are you
friendship
watching her
forever.
do it?
Wait, do girls? No, every girl knows that it's front to back.
No.
Shut up. Some girls wipe
A
back
lot
to
of white girls.
Seems dangerous.
Well, white girls are filthy, filthy beasts, and they
A lot of
should.
smashlays
A lot of smashleys.
with the back dimples.
See, actually, Smashley seems like the girl that doesn't wipe at all. That she does, you know what I mean? Or does a dab, or does like a tap and throws
little
it
tap.
away. Little paper towel. Like I'm not dribbling anymore. A tap. Do you leak?
Discharge, of course.
No. Just like pee. When you're done peeing, do you ever get a dribble or two?
No, I don't.
But
But
funny, we have to deal with that. There becomes a time in a man's life when your penis just leaks a little bit.
Yeah.
after women have children, that's something that's really common.
Yeah, but it's not. We just have a penis. It doesn't. No kids can come out of it.
I'm more involved.
But-
My foreskin catches it.
Oh, you have foreskin.
That's a penis.
Is it like
pea
a
catch-
well?
It's kind of like a pea catcher. You do have to clean it.
If you don't clean it, you get an infection.
This is going to sound really gross, but I kind of want to see what your schmegma looks like.
He doesn't get it because he cleans it enough.
But let it accumulate for 2 days and then send me a pic.
Thank you so much for knowing that.
You don't look like someone that has schmegma. I'm going to tell you, my buddy works in the ER in Chicago. He sends me stories all the time. A guy came in, and a lot of times this is crazy. So a lot of times people have terrible infections, like STDs, but they're afraid to go in to the doctor because they're nervous. Either they don't want to tell their significant other because they caught it from someone else, or they're just freaked out about sexual health.
Yeah.
It's a huge plague. He was telling me it's like people are so scared to admit they have something, so they put it off, and it gets worse and worse and worse until they can't take it. So they come to the ER. This guy comes in. He's like, I'm having unbelievable pain in my penis. And they're like, did you hurt it? Did you hit it? Did you? Nothing. And my buddy's instinct is, well, he has an STD. He's waited too long. He's got the clap, and now he's peeing fire. And the guy,
okay.
Yeah, I mean, dude, they deals with it on a daily basis. Because people go to the ER because they don't want to tell sometimes they're underage, they don't want to tell their parents. They're afraid mom and dad will freak out if they find out they're having sex at 15 and they caught something. Anyway, there's a grown man in his 20s. He comes in and they say, well, let's take off your pants, let's check it out. He takes out his penis and he's got foreskin. Mm-hmm. And underneath the foreskin is mini donuts, mini Entenmann's mini donuts,
Yeah, I love those.
It looked like, you won't know, it looked like a mini donut was underneath his foreskin.
His schmegma ring?
Schmegma ring. Listen.
That's the only kind of ring I want.
They pulled it back. They pulled it back, his foreskin, and the pain was so intense, he passed out.
Oh,
he passed out.
My God.
It hardened.
It hardened.
It's like calcified.
Calcified around his pin, and he passed out, then he woke up, and the pain was so intense, he was like screaming and freaking out. They had to put him under to perform this,
good God,
quote-unquote surgery to get rid of the ring of bacteria that had built up around his pen. And also, he's alive and fine. Shout out to dude with that penis ring, wherever you are.
Cedar Sinai.
Cedar Sinai.
I want it on this finger.
It could fit. Let me see. Raise your finger again. That's the kind of ring you really
God,
want.
that's so embarrassing.
The schmegma ring?
Yeah.
Well, you have shitty parents if no one says, hey, dude, like, pull it back and...
Also, at some point, wouldn't you just...
masturbate.
Yeah, figure it out? Wouldn't your dick get hard and you would figure out something's wrong? Like, he never pulled the sleeve. He never pulled back the sleeve.
Maybe he doesn't need to do it that hard. Like, I don't need to touch myself that much to get off. It's honestly, like,
Really?
Oh,
I have to pull this thing off my body anymore to get off. I'm like tenaciously ripping my penis anymore as I get older. Can you masturbate without porn?
Yes.
Literally impossible. I've never done it. Have you done it?
Yeah.
I mean, as an adult. When I was younger, you could masturbate to your brain.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
As a grown...
I don't do it as often just because I'm lazy. And if I know it's available, then you're
So that's what I'm saying. Why not speed it up?
Yeah, because you get desensitized after a while.
It depends if you're watching more intense porn as time goes on. That's how I feel. If you're
Bobby watches the Super HD ones, and he goes through like an entire arc, everything. Like have you seen him? I've never seen him choose his porn. It's
George.
like a whole thing. He watches like 16 trailers before he actually like settles on one.
That's too much work. It's
That's
Netflix.
a lot. I kind of just pick one and go for it.
Just hit
Yeah,
it.
I'm easy in that regard.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need a HD. Like whatever first thing comes up on.
So does he pay for it?
He pays for the.
He subscribes to the-
subscribes to the
Shut up.
for the HD.
Shout out to our sponsor.
He subscribes? I didn't know people subscribe still.
Yeah, he's a porn freak.
Yeah, but I mean, like, there's porn freaks that just love to watch tons of porn.
Wait, how does the porn industry make money now with like Pornhub? Because that's all free.
Because they're selling ad space.
Oh, it's that model.
You know how on Pornhub there's still pop-ups?
Yeah.
That's why. That's how. Also, I think the government is subsidizing it. I really believe that. I'm dead serious. I think the government subsidizes the porn industry secretly. I genuinely believe that.
That makes sense.
I think the government is giving a stipend of money to the porn industry because they know that people need it. Mm-hmm. And if it died and it wasn't able to continue, there would be some kind of gross underbelly, shady, like unregulated version, and the government knows that would be really, really detrimental to society. I truly believe that they're... I mean, look, one of the largest factions in the government is the alcohol, tobacco, and firearms.
That's true. Makes sense.
They support murder and alcoholism and rampant death through alcohol. Why wouldn't they support porn? It's like the third largest industry in the world.
Makes sense.
We'll be right back with our sponsor, which is Pornhub. It was such a serious talk about it. But I really do believe it. I'm learning more and more about what I think gets subsidized by the government. Creepy shit. Like, I think they fund a lot. With this Jeffrey Epstein stuff, I believe that the government fund. I think the government is chill with so much shady shit. Think about how much they hear you on your phone. Think about how much they log what we're doing and saying on your phone. And I know people are like, they're not listening to you. That's so dumb. And they would go, why would we waste time listening to every person's phone call? It's like, because you have the ability to do so. If you can, why wouldn't you? You would. I could imagine someone in a room, they pay a guy that looks just like George to sit in a room.
Probably.
Seriously.
Yeah.
And to just random phone calls all day get clicked in, and he sits there with he's got his little tiny little earbuds, and he's licking the air. You know, he's like,
I'm just Eve teasing you.
He's Eve teasing.
I'm just Eve teasing the phone call.
And he logs in, whatever sets him off. He sends it into the government, and they compile these lists. And so they're trying to organize and understand society.
If
Do you know?
If someone were to surveil you and say, look through a glass window, say for instance,
Yeah.
would they find your life to be
Secrets.
interesting on day to day?
Me?
Yeah. Like, what are your?
Nope.
Do you pick your nose a lot?
Nope. The only thing that I'd be embarrassed about getting out, like the one thing I probably wouldn't want people to know is like,
Schmegma ring.
sometimes after I work out, the smell of my booty on my shorts.
But how could we?
Is-
I couldn't see that through a glass window. Do you smell it? Do you sniff it?
Sometimes I smell it.
Okay, but you know what? That's a
the-
smart thing to do. That's what your nose is for, to assess the damage.
Yeah, I want to see how stinky the butt sweat is.
And it's so intriguing, that scent, man, when it hits you right
It's
here.
real. It's in your lymph nodes.
Are you
It's
the guy
real.
that also smells your like clipped toenails?
I do. I smell my floss.
Yep.
I do floss. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to.
I have
Yeah.
to.
It's human nature.
Mm-hmm.
There was a video on Twitter that was inaccurate, but I wished it was real, of Kanye West eating earwax. Did anybody see that?
You know, I used to eat earwax when I was a baby.
You
so when
did?
I saw him, I was like, yeah, no big deal.
Oh, it's so
And
crazy.
it,
to me.
they're like little bitters.
They're like little bitter
Bitters?
Like bitters that you add to your drink.
Oh Jesus!
like for an old
Like a
fashioned.
cocktail mixology.
What's the other one called? Capers. They're like little capers.
Yeah.
Like little ear capers. When I saw Kanye do that, I was like, whoa. Somebody tweeted, "This is your king." I thought that was so smart. I was like, oh, that's very funny. But truth be told, I see so many people pick their nose and eat it now. I'm not even surprised anymore. I see it all the time.
Bobby eats his boogers.
Nah, I mean, there wouldn't. If you took a poll online of who'd be surprised that Bobby ate his boogers, it'd be 100% not at all. One guy, one idiot would be like, he does? One moron. I see people in traffic pick their nose and eat it so much.
Yeah.
But people used to be conspicuous about, like, they would hide,
Discreet?
they would discreet, they would hide
Yeah.
it, they do that thing.
Yeah.
They do that. No. I see people in traffic, dig it. I see guys look at it and they roll it. They roll it.
I see it.
And then they
rolling
eat it.
Rolling is
That's the fun part.
that's the fun part.
I roll it after I pick my nose, but I have to throw it away. At some point, I get.
Okay, I have another question. When you throw it away, do you just, flick it in the air and just let it land where it wants to land? Or do you have a destination?
This is really fucked up. But if I'm in public and I pick my nose, sometimes I flick it at people, hoping that it would stick to their shirt. I'm dead serious. Sometimes I see a guy and I'm like, I'm gonna flick a booger on that fucking guy, and I get a booger and I'll just roll it for long enough. Hey man, what's up? And then I walk by, all right, and I try to get it on their shirt because it's funny to watch a booger stick to a shirt.
Damn, you have a fun life. What other
Yeah.
games do you play with people? Just life games.
I do
with
a lot.
Andrew
I do a lot
Santino.
of weird. I do a lot of weird in public things with other people. I really like to make up huge, massive lies about who I am and what I'm doing and where I'm going. It's my favorite thing. If I'm in a storefront and I'm buying something,
So I'm like TSA. Hey man, where you traveling to?
actually, I'm going to Sacramento today.
Oh cool. What are you doing there?
Oh yeah. I'm not supposed to really talk about it if I'm being honest, but it's at night when you look up at the sky.
Yeah.
You know, there's like shooting stars, quote unquote.
Mm-hmm.
That's not shooting stars.
It's
That's my company. Yeah, we
the
make,
shooting stars are your company.
It's my company, Shooting Stars. We're called the Shooting Stars, the company, and we make these little things that we throw up into the atmosphere, and they buzz around, and we're making wishes. We're making wishes.
Are you lying, sir?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm going up there. No, I'm just I
Like
am
the
lying. I'm
Truman
going.
Show.
Yeah, it is the Truman Show.
Wow.
I'm going up to Sacramento. Truth be told, I am going up there to bury a family member, but
Sorry to hear that.
it's okay. We didn't really know her that well, and was she a good mom? We'll find. I don't really know, but yeah, we're gonna bury my mother.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay, man. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'm kidding, dude. My mom is in Chicago.
Hey,
She's
man.
totally
All right, cool.
You
going to
guys are
Sacramento.
so fast. I would honestly worry to be any of your friends.
that we just make
You
up
could
nonsense.
just lie and you don't.
Bobby's the
'cause-
same way.
Yeah, but like when I'm nervous or when I'm anxious about a thought, I blink excessively.
Yeah, you go into
You
it.
go stone cold, like just bold face lie, and you don't even twitch
Like here,
anywhere. in
you
your
You
face.
must kill like drama auditions. You're so subtle.
Yeah, but you know what? You
Like procedural.
You have to look a certain way for drama. When you see drama people on TV, they all kind of look the same. Do you know what I mean? They all have a they all look theatrical. Like people that are good at musicals are so fucking good on TV drama stuff because like they do this thing with their face and their eyes that I don't really. I know I can, but I don't. It creeps me out. I don't like it. I don't like drama TV. Is always so like sensationalism. It's so like well, where were you? Well, where were you? It's like that. Oh, it creeps me out so much. It's like I know what it is. I know.
doing the tiny thing they do.
I know how to do it, but it creeps me the fuck out.
Oh my
Like
God.
there's this great scene. What was fucking Tony Soprano's wife's name? What's her name? Why can't I think of her fucking
Edie Falco.
Edie Falco.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
Edie Falco. There was one scene in Sopranos. I'll never forget it. He's coming home from having sex with that hooker, the stripper girl from the nightclub, the young girl. Wow, what was that actress's name? She was so good. And he walks in the door, and Edie Falco walks down the stairway into the light, like out of the shadows, and he stops. He's like, "What are you doing up?" And she goes, "Don't embarrass me, Tony," and then slips back into the darkness. And I was like,
Wow.
oh, it was so sexy because she knew he was fucking that girl. Like she knew he was up to no good, but it was so like the way she did it in her face was like, "Don't embarrass me, Tony." It was like, "I'll kill you. I'm also scared and sad."
Yeah.
She did all these things at once. Drama's hard, dude. Good drama. That's why when we see good drama, you can tell there's a big difference.
Yeah.
That's why you just know right away. You know when Breaking Bad was a good TV show because you're like, oh, this is just good. I know all these people are good.
Yeah.
It's almost like they didn't find anybody. It's like they find so many good people. You almost don't believe it. You're like, all these people are good at this?
Yeah.
Nobody was a bad actor on that show? Unless I'm wrong. Was somebody bad on the show? Was anybody?
No.
Yeah, solid.
Not that I can remember.
That's how I feel about The Crown. Do you watch The Crown?
No, but my old ball and chain does. The bag at home. She loves that fucking show. The old bag. The old fat sack at the house. She loves The Crown, dude. I don't like British stuff. I like
All I
British.
watch.
I like British comedies.
Okay.
I think British comedy television is some of my favorite shit that's ever been invented. British shows.
Have you seen Chewing Gum?
No.
Oh.
You'd love that when
My God.
Chewing gum.
But yeah, you have to watch.
Is it a BBC
Chewing
show?
Gum. It's a BBC show.
So I love. I'm typing it in right now. I love Chewing Gum BBC.
Do you watch Fleabag?
I like Fleabag. Fleabag's very good. Very well done.
Second season is perfection.
Very well done. I think British comedies and British like slidey comedy where it's not even like on the nose, but it's a part of the culture there is my favorite fucking television. But I don't like historical British, like The Crown kind of thing is not. I'm also super anti royal family. I'm so anti. I think they're.
Yeah, what's the...
I think they're just bags of trash people, and they don't deserve any fucking attention. They're disgusting. The Queen wears stolen diamonds. They robbed, raped, killed, murdered, slaughtered, stole, overthrew. They're bad people, and they have a shiny house in the middle of the town. And now we follow them because they are having babies, and the babies become part of this thing. It's fake. They put their fucking face. They put that queen, that ugly face of hers, on the money in Canada, and it's repulsive. They have no governmental attachment anymore. That would be like us putting the Kardashians on our money.
Yeah.
It's bozo shit. That's bozo, bonkers, weirdo shit. She's a kook bag. She can fucking die. All that whole family. The only cool thing about that family was the affair that Princess Di had with
Dodi Al-Fayed?
Yeah, and JFK.
No, hold on.
She had
She
an
had an
affair
affair. No, I'm sorry, I said Dodi.
No,
Dodi
not
was
JFK.
after.
Oh.
Why'd I say JFK?
I was like, damn, that's breaking news.
His ghost had an affair with her.
Who did she have an affair with?
What's that guy's name?
It wasn't an affair.
Robert Kardashian. And that's how the third one was born. I don't know.
Clip this whole thing, please.
She had a hot affair. She had a hot affair with a hot guy. I've seen the pictures of the guy.
hot guy. It wasn't an affair. It was after she and Prince Charles split.
No.
What are we talking about? Diana?
Princess Diana.
Princess Diana, like
She was with Dodie, Alfred, and that other hot guy. You're right.
Yeah, another hot guy.
Yeah.
And then that's why they killed her, dude, because she couldn't stay in the family. She was too fun for that family. Anyway, I don't like the British family. I don't even think anybody. No, I don't think British friends of mine like the royal family. I don't think anybody.
but Americans love.
Not true. Not sad Americans like the British family. Intellectual Americans don't fucking. Educated Americans don't like them. I know this is mean and rude to say.
Say it.
But uneducated Americans are some of the scariest people on earth. They like dog shit, trash, stupid, mindless, nonsense bullshit. They bought into it. They think the royal family is Disney. Do you know what I mean? It's a lie. It's this fake, like, perfect, and you meet your prince, the word meeting a prince and a princess. It's it's disgusting.
Wait, so you don't watch any garbage, non-intellectual TV?
No, I'm not saying that. By the way, I'm not a smart guy. I'm smarter than the people I'm talking about.
Let's get that straight.
But I'm not. But I watch.
When my brain needs a reprieve, let's say I watch a lot of like Dr. Bodden and fucking Diagnosis on Netflix. Sometimes I tune into Love Island.
I know, but I don't. Okay, I guess this is what it is. I don't like falsified love because I think we have a distorted perception of what relationships and love are in our reality already. Yeah. I think those things feed into a negative
That's
beast.
the one thing Bobby and I very much agree on is that when people publicize their love in a way that's so fucking unrealistic, it sets everybody up for failure because it's like even those YouTube proposals, that shit drives us crazy.
Well, here's and this is maybe a little sexist, but fact. It does more damage to women than men, and it's disgusting because impressionable women see those things, and I think they feel like they can still find that unobtainable Prince Charming love thing, and that's fake bullshit. That's not. You fall in love with people not because they're perfect for you, but because like there's something about a person that you get and they get you. Mm-hmm. It's not like. He has all the things it lined up.
The checklist.
Yes, it's bullshit. That creates a fake checklist.
In fact, Bobby does not.
He doesn't hit any
single
checks.
box on my criteria. None.
None. Maybe one. Funny humor.
Sweet.
Yeah, but I mean, except for he's got a job and he's funny. Everything else, especially in like the physical criterion, nothing. Single check.
Can you show Andrew your folder?
What folder?
Of exes.
My X-Files?
Can you show up the X-Files, please?
No, that's...
See,
See, but he's not like Eric will be like, yeah, that guy is cute. I feel like he would be like,
he knows what's
show
cute.
me.
I think he knows what's cute.
I am admitting enough. I'm comfortable enough in my sexuality where I can admit when a guy is good looking, for sure, without a doubt.
No, let's not play this game. Maybe at the end of it all.
Maybe after the ad.
Hey, babe.
Hey, babe.
Hey, are we on?
Yeah, here's Santino. Here, I'm gonna pass the phone over.
Hello.
Hello, Santana.
Hi, baby.
Hey, Beckley. Good?
What's going on, dude? We're doing the first ever nude TigerBelly.
Oh, really?
Everyone's naked.
Wow.
George is wearing your underwear. Huh?
Anyway, where I'm at is I'm in Hawaii.
Yeah.
And I'm at Jay Hernandez's condominium with a pool, and it sees through. If you look on the bottom of the pool, you can see the city because it's so high up.
He's flexing.
It's really magical.
That's cute. Why don't you do an ad read for us? Why don't you do the ad read for us? Can you want to do an ad read? Do you want to do hymns?
Yeah, I'd love to do an ad read for you.
Okay, do hymns. Do you know hymns?
For hymns.
For hymns.
Yeah.
Okay,
Ready?
go.
Ready?
Yeah.
For hymns.com. Listen, guys, back when I was growing up, in the early times, I didn't have this technology to my thing. So if you want to know about your PP or your hairline, then call for hymns. Okay?
Yeah, guys.
It's really good. That's really good. Okay, throw it to Gilbert.
What? Happy birthday, Gilbert.
Well, thanks, Bobby. You know what? We used 100%.
Babe,
I'll reset.
I love you. I'll call you later.
Love you, baby.
I love you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Call me later.
Happy
Bye.
birthday.
Okay, bye-bye.
We use an 100% indoors FORHIMS.com. And if you're interested, order now. Our listeners get started with the Hims Complete Hair Kit for just $5 today, right now while supplies last. See website for full details and safety information. This could cost hundreds if you went to the doctor or a pharmacy somewhere else. Go to forhims.com/belly. That's FORHIMS.com/belly. Forhims.com/belly.
Guys, specifically, you got to clean up your basement. Everyone's got to clean up downstairs. I've talked about this before. Get the Lawnmower 2.0 from Manscaped. Manscaped makes tools for your tool. It's the #1 way to clean up what's going on downstairs. You want to make sure you look pretty for whomever's going to go checking down there? Go to manscaped.com and get yourself 20% off on some really fun technology to clean up your nutsack so you don't nick your nuts. Gilb?
Hey, you know who appreciates a nice manscape down there? A shallow puss.
A shallow puss.
Guys, get 20% off, free shipping, and a free travel bag with the code BELLY at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping and a free travel bag at manscaped.com. And use the code BELLY.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, you got to go. You got to go.
When you're
You get
done,
yourself some ball butter.
and put some of that. Or use the body wash. So, guys, enjoy the rest of the show.
When he said show Andrew your folder, I was like, is that a euphemism?
Show them your labia right
A vagina could be called a folder.
folder.
Touch my folder.
Go to the files.
Go to the file.
Go to the files.
Go to the files. What would a penis be called then? What goes into a folder? Documents? What else goes into a folder?
Pocket pussy behind you?
Is it?
It is. It's a fleshlight.
Oh, wow. Speaking of folders,
Love these.
you can,
this
ha-
is-
you can have
Do
that
you
one.
use
By the way,
those?
is this the alien one?
No, that's a fleshlight.
No, I know, but
No,
there's
but-
an alien.
A model of
That
the
looks like
fleshlight?
a car part.
This is the turbo fleshlight. This thing makes you come super, super fast.
Does it turn on?
You have to do it.
I do have dick envy.
Can I tell you something? One time I met these guys, the Fleshlight people in Austin, Texas, and they're really good people, and they send me a bunch of these. And the first time I ever tried to use it, I didn't open up the air chamber at the bottom. You have to loosen this up so a little bit of air can because suction. And I kept it closed, and it was so hard to put my penis in there. I was like, "Ooh, this is tight. Maybe I got a big old dick." I thought maybe like my dick was big. But then I read later, like, you have to, like, get a little bit of suction air release. Although, clearly.
Then your dick just fell in there.
Yeah. And it didn't even touch the sides. It didn't even touch the sides. My penis is so small, it didn't even touch the sides of these things. My penis is extremely long. It's like 14 inches, but it's pencil width diameter. So my dick went right through here, but I couldn't feel the sides. So I had to take this off. My penis came out the other end. It's disgusting to think that this is like the cum catcher cup. This is what that is. It is. That's literally what this is. This is the cum catcher. Anyway, these things are great. They're good for your grandmother. It's a good graduation gift. A good spring break gift. These things are fun.
Yeah, use the promo code Santino.
Use the promo code Santino for the Turbo Fleshlight. Make you come fast. Embarrass your family, by the way, but let somebody find this over Thanksgiving.
Do a bit.
God, yeah. This is what's silly, though, about male sex toys. This is big. All male sex toys are getting bigger as time goes on. This is still big and chunky. I know this is discreet, but it's huge. A sex doll, it's huge. Girl sex toys, tiny, discreet. You can hide them. You can hide all your toys. Everything of yours can be put in a bedside drawer.
It's true.
This can't be put in a fucking cabinet. You couldn't even put it in a cabinet. It's big and chunky in there. So I wish there could be like a I wish they made like a soft little like a little snow, but like a little sleeve, like a little tiny little sleeve, and you drop it onto your penis and it surrounds your penis and it does
Nanotechnology?
Yes.
What are you, Iron Man?
Yes. And I wanted to jerk me off of a Malibu cliff. And then when you're done, you take it off, and then it curls itself up into a small thing, and you wash it underwater, and it's clean again. Anyway.
Then we would just be obsolete.
We're working on it.
He said fat sack.
That's true. No matter how advanced sex toys get, we'll always need human touch. I think sex toys will be gone.
You don't even want people to touch you.
Only people that I want to touch me. I don't like to touch strangers.
I don't like to touch.
I'll touch
strangers
everybody in
either.
this room. I'll hug everybody in this room. I don't like to touch and hug and touch or get close to people that I have no association or affiliation with. I don't like. People are dirty and gross. The more you're out in public, the more you see how filthy people are. I don't want them near me. I don't want them. I don't want them. I don't like their stuff. You know who else is like? I was looking at like
I'm weird about scalps.
In what
someone's
way?
head.
Scalp smell.
Like
smell.
Oh, how your hair smells?
Yeah, so I'm not really weird about any other type of smell. Like I could smell asshole and that's fine. I could stick my face in someone's asshole and be like, okay, I'm okay with that.
But
I don't like scalp smell. I don't like when people's scalps are dirty.
Okay.
And it's that same thick smell, like when you walk into an elevator and you're like, this smells like a human, like a person. It's usually their dirty fucking scalp.
Yeah, I know what you mean, dude. I was at Warby Parker today trying on sunglasses, and somebody's face and head scalp had left forehead. What is this part of? What is the
bridge?
The bridge of your nose grease on a pair of glasses, and I wanted to fucking punch everybody in there. It grossed me. I saw it and I was like, whoa! I wanted to fucking yarg because it was nose bridge grease on the Warby Parker glasses, and I was like, that is people gross people.
Yeah, and
I don't like it.
when I go to the gym and I see women really really sweaty, but then they're too lazy to jump in the shower, so they just blow dry their sweaty hair. I am out of there.
Yucky girls.
Not good.
When I shower at my gym, by the way, I purposefully dry off for a long time because I kind of want to compare my penis to other guys' penises. Like I don't put on clothes right away.
What have you gathered?
I'm pretty good. I'm like right in the middle. There's a couple of guys there that have pretty big penises. But it's nice as a guy to see another guy's penis that's either comparable or smaller because you're like, all right.
Have you ever seen
feels
a
good.
micropene?
Hey, buddy.
I've never seen a micro penis.
I was in love with a guy with a micropene.
Oh, that's right.
And I would have married him. I would have still been with him if he just accepted me.
What?
If he just let me in his life forever.
How do you deal with a micro
I
penis?
still, like, when I think about him, I still get, like, this feeling in my stomach because I was so in love with him when I was a teenager.
Wait, did you have sex with him?
We couldn't.
Yeah. So what would you do if you married him? You couldn't have any sexual relations with the guy?
I just really liked him.
Yeah, but you would outgrow that. You'd need some kind of sexual satisfaction.
I mean, we'd probably put a strap on.
How
would it be any different than me, like, dating a woman then? Right?
Well, it depends on if you enjoy penetration. Do you like penetration?
Yeah, but he could still penetrate other ways. I would be more worried about him not getting,
What do you mean penetrate other ways?
pleasure.
Fingers?
Fingers.
No, fingers, strap-ons, dildos. We have so many other contraptions.
I know, but the feeling that there is a chemical reaction from the skin of a penis touching the inside of a vagina that women react. There is something else.
Chemical?
Yes, there's something that happens.
I'm at that age now where I couldn't give two shit what goes up inside.
Inside your pussy, you don't care.
I don't care about chemicals.
I'll take that Mountain Valley water.
You could not. Could you put this whole thing inside you?
No.
No?
I'm very. I'm probably wide.
You're
enough,
shallow.
but I'm shallow.
You're
I have
shallow.
a shallow. Yeah.
Good song.
What is that called?
Good song.
That's what they were talking about. In the shallow
Yeah.
puss. I'm a shallow puss. Give me a shallow puss. Give me a shallow puss. What's her name? What's her song? What's her verse? What is her verse? I don't even. That's all I know is in the shallow.
Hold on. How does the beginning go, Gilb?
Tell me something, boy.
Tell me something, boy. Yeah. Tell me something, boy.
There it is.
Do you mind a shallow puss? And he goes, shallow puss. I love me some shallow puss. So you're shallow.
I think so.
I think my lady's shallow too. I think because I'm not that big. I'm normal. I'm average.
You feel the back though.
Sometimes when we go from certain angles, it's not comfortable, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
There you go.
It must be
Yeah.
the shallowness because I'm not.
I'm not comfortable with a lot. I actually am not comfortable with putting a tampon up, but I have a girlfriend
What?
of mine who wants it all the way up her throat. Like she has a very, very deep.
The bigger dick, the better.
She is a size queen. She could never fall in love with a micropene like I can.
See, I always wonder about that. Girls that want really, really well-endowed men, do they enjoy sex at some point, or is that must be kind of psychological for them to just it's a conquerable thing? I don't know if it can't. There's no way because they say the most intimate feelings, the most sensitive feelings of the vagina are within like an inch of the inside of the vagina. The depth doesn't do it. There's nothing else inside of
The G spots in the top.
Yeah, and you're not hitting something deep in there that's making the thing happen. It's to me, it's psychological. It's like the conquering of cock, which is the name of my next special.
Yep. Yep. Write that down, George.
The Conquering of Cock, coming out May 2020 on Netflix.
So you're saying I could never marry and fall in love truly
With a micropenis male?
with my dream boy?
Nope, you couldn't. Only because I'm not saying he doesn't deserve love. I'm saying it's not for you.
As your physician.
As a professional love physician, I don't think so.
Okay.
Ask me. Look, nobody knows more than me at giving advice but not taking it. So I'll say this. You always have deserved love, and you didn't always get it. That's why you accepted micropenis guy, because you thought you loved, but you found real love in someone like Bob, because he doesn't really know how to give it.
Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense.
Damn, dude.
Deep.
Dang.
Where's Dr. Drew now? Huh?
Yeah, Dr. Drew, I'm coming for your funkin' job.
That's not very shallow of you.
That was deep.
Okay, so
I care about what I care about.
let's suppose you meet a woman and she has all the traits of your wife now, all the things that you love, all the things that you're interested in. 4 months, 3 months, maybe how long? 2 months of dating. And she's very hesitant about getting sexual with you. And you find out later that she's not just shallow, but too shallow for you to fully enter her vagina. So only half of your dick could ever get in there.
I'm out.
You're out?
Out.
Wow.
I like to go all the way. I want to go all the way in. I like to let it
So
sit.
balls deep.
I have to go balls deep. I have to go all the way in. Because I see guys that are too big and they don't have the ability to go all the way in. I've seen that in porno when they're too big and they can go halfway or something. And he's missing out. He's missing out on so much that he doesn't know. All the way is so nice. All the way is like.
So you would not be with your wife if it would happen.
If I couldn't go all the way. Yeah, I wouldn't. No chance. No chance. I wouldn't be with any girl that couldn't go all the way. Also, I'm not that big. It's like, if you can't take this, man, this is so fucking pathetic.
Your vag is a loser.
Yeah, your folder sucks. You can't even fit one file in there. It's not even a big file. I don't think sex isn't everything in relationships, but I think there's something about going all the way in that's like this connection. When the dick goes all the way in, that moment there's a thing that happens in your brains when it's like whoop, it's also when the dick goes all the way in, it's like a perfect fit. You know how the iPhone case comes off of the iPhone perfectly? You know what I mean? Or it slides and it's like yeah, it's perfect.
It's like space.
Yeah.
The little kind of,
Yeah. When you close a laptop, the way that feels,
Perfect.
Ooh, it's perfect.
Yeah.
The sides match up perfect. I love stuff like that.
Nobody ever marries the people.
How about this? You know when you close a fridge?
Yeah.
And the suction.
oh yeah,
I don't know what that's like. We have a 1960s fridge.
that's true.
I'm gonna get you a new fridge. We're gonna buy you a brand new fridge. You have a 1960s fridge?
Look at her fridge.
It can't make ice.
It cannot. I haven't had ice in years.
Yeah, it's so funny. That's so funny to have so many other privileged parts of your life like happening. Like you guys live well, life is good, but ice is the thing that you're like, we can't have ice.
I intentionally do this to myself. I intentionally I don't like having mod cons in my life. I'll shower cold.
Shut up.
I swear, I tell George this all the time.
But why?
Jeez.
I don't like to feel so. I don't want to get too comfortable in this life in case it goes away. I grew up really. I had a rough upbringing in my teens.
Yeah.
And I want to be able to not lose all my survival skills.
Okay, I respect that. I understand that. That's why I keep myself in check a lot about stuff. Like there's still times when I go, I shouldn't be paying for that, so I'm not gonna. Right? Like I know people that, I know friends that have a lot of money and they don't think twice about literally anything.
Right.
And I'm like, you should think twice about some stuff. Like, even if you can afford it, your brain should still look. I have this will never leave me. I think it's embedded in your DNA. That's why I think you shouldn't be scared, because I never had money. And now, even today, I cannot buy stuff for me. It's really hard for me to like go shop. It's like, you need jeans. Like, look, this whole like, I need jeans.
You and I are the exact same way in that regard.
But I'm like,
I know what you mean.
Because when I go to get the
I was a bigger shopper
jeans,
when I had less money.
oh my God.
Yeah,
I spent more money on things that like I really kind of just wanted, because I knew it was like a little bit of satisfaction, a little bit of happiness when I had almost no money. Then now that I could afford it, there's something about it that I'm like, no, I don't.
I'm the same way.
It's really weird.
This new house that we got, we have those.
The house in
fancy
Malibu
toilets
on the beach?
In Malibu,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
It has, in the master bathroom, is a really fancy Kohler toilet with all it basically massages your
It's like a
asshole.
Korean,
Oh,
it's a Korean toilet.
those are the
yeah.
fucking best.
I'm asking them to change it into a regular analog toilet.
Come on, Khalyla.
Oh, Khalyla, it's so though. I felt I don't have one of those.
You know why? Can I tell you why?
They're
though?
amazing.
No, but can I tell you why? You can't courtesy flush.
It does
Because
it automatically?
everything's automatic. It has to wait for you unless you do this.
Oh, God.
Lift and then come back down. You can't. Again,
kinda like
I'm
that,
all
though.
about courtesy flushing.
Just like technology.
Does it play music?
It does everything.
Oh, because the ones in Japan, they play music and stuff. It's so he knows. Look at him nodding. So they play music so people can't hear when you pee. Oh, it's so fun. If you're having a bad bathroom day, if you're having the ploops and the plops, and you just turn on a little bit of music and no one can hear it. I think that's I pine for those. Can I have your toilet?
You can have.
That's what it says.
Arigato, Mr. Santino.
When you shit, it goes bloom bloom arigato, arigato. Bloom bloom arigato, arigato. It says arigato to cover up every time you poop. You're like, "Gah, arigato." If it's big, it's gong. I want your toilet. Give me your toilet.
So we have a pool in our house in Malibu.
In Malibu, yeah.
Yeah.
It's on the ocean already, but you still wanted a pool?
Right. So we have this pool, and I put my weight belt on, and I go to the bottom of the pool, and I clean out all the leaves from the bottom.
She does do that.
Shut up.
That's just what I do.
You don't have a pool person?
I mean, we could afford it, but why when I can clean my own pool?
But do you balance the chemicals in the pool? That's more important. The cleaning of the pool is fine, but like you have to balance the.
Yeah, every couple
pH?
weeks we'll have someone come in, check the pH.
Okay, so you have a pool
that.
person.
Yeah, but it's not like he doesn't I clean the leaves because I just don't want to get that comfortable. I don't want to live so richly that I've forgotten how to be, dope, basically.
Yeah, how to be right. Well, what did they say? They say that like the more money that you make, the less that you could be in touch with the common person. So if you are not being conscious about it, and you're in a job, we're in a industry where being in touch with what's going on is very important, and being in touch with kind of people as a whole, you lose that. Look, I hope Eddie Murphy's stand-up special is fucking incredible, but I'm scared it's going to be dog shit. I'm very scared. Because he's so
He's been rich for a really long time.
Too long.
Yeah.
I don't even know who he is. Like, that's creepy to me, because some of the beauty of a stand-up comic is like you kind of know who they are. The best parts about Bobby are because people know Bobby. That's why he's very funny. And that doesn't happen for everybody, but for guys like Eddie, who was so personal and funny and like you knew him, and then now I have no fucking idea who that guy is. I don't know who that guy is.
And could you even take any of his ideas seriously?
I hope it's incredible. I hope it blows my mind. But
because this isn't like so much of comedy. It's like social commentary. It's like what kind of...
He's like, when you're in a helicopter.
Yeah, exactly.
And like you see another buddy of yours in another helicopter. And you're like, pull over, let's meet up, I
think his whole special should be that.
But that would be
That'd be funny though.
That'd be fucking funny. But see, that is my optimistic part. It goes, he can make anything funny. He was so smart and funny when you used to see him do it, that it's like he'll make that genius. That worries me when people get so out of touch, because it happens. I'm not just saying just in comedy. This happens in the world, in life. People get so out of touch when success comes. They have no idea how to. Yeah, this is okay. Maybe I've told this before on here. Do you know who George Soros is? Mm-hmm. The guy who broke the Bank of Manhattan or whatever. I was at a house party one time with his son. I shouldn't say that because he's a person. They can look him up now. Fuck it. It doesn't matter. This was years ago. He's a nice kid, his kid. But we had asked someone that at this house party, there was a house guy. It's like a slave, if I'm being real.
Yeah.
They like own a person. They make him go do stuff.
That's a slave?
It's a slave.
That's
It's a slave. It's a slave. It's literally a slave. Except they pay him, but whatever. Also, he was white, so I should make that clear. Just because I know how weird that sounded. It's like they had a black guy. No, but they had, they were giving him money to go get liquor and steaks. He wanted steaks. And he was like, how many steaks? And he's like, there's 6 of us having steaks. And he handed this man, George Sosa's son, $100 bills is all he had. And it was like this big. So that's got to be, I don't know, $1,000, $2,000, whatever. And he hands it to him and he's like, that should be enough. And I was like, where the fuck are you going to buy steaks where it would be even close to being like, I realized he doesn't know how much steaks cost.
Yeah.
He doesn't know how much fucking booze costs.
Imagine that guy on Price is Right.
Oh my God. They're like, and a brand new car. He's like, oh my God, $80 million? They're like, it's a Ford Taurus. He's like, $90 million? He had no fucking idea. It was so funny. I was like, how much does he think steaks cost? Because then it hits you. He obviously doesn't have cash. He always plays with a card. And when you pay with a card, he doesn't look at the bill. It's a thing that happens in the universe. It's not, it's like a kid. When you ask a kid, ask a child how much a house is. And like $40. And you're like, a little bit more. And they're like, $7,500. And you're like, tons more.
Yeah.
Well, you're way off, you fucking idiot. And that's why you're worthless. You're worthless, you piece of shit. Get back to work. Anyway. Yeah. What did you say? What did you just say?
Papa.
I love you. My little Chinese baby.
I think we should call Bobby because he's on a boat celebrating.
Yeah, we should also... we didn't explain to anyone why you're here.
Actually, I shouldn't say that. He's not celebrating. He's on a sunset cruise with some cast members, I think.
Wait a minute. We didn't explain why I'm here.
So people are just like, oh.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Andrew Santino's filling in for Bobby today and maybe forever because Khalyla and I have something to admit. We're in love.
He knows the depth of my vagina. So
I know the depth.
we're
I know how...
really well.
in the shallow puss. In Khalyla shallow puss.
Okay, here we go. Let's see if he picks up. Does he ever pick up your phone
Put him
call?
on FaceTime.
He does some FaceTime. He'll FaceTime me. He'll FaceTime me if he's on set. He'll FaceTime me if he's in a trailer or he's on break.
I guess you get closer, so he...
Yeah, we can't hear it.
You hear it now?
Yeah.
He might not pick up.
I don't feel like
He's found new friends.
Really?
Yeah, we're chopped liver guys.
Maybe if Andrew FaceTimes him, then he'll know.
Then he'll know then he'll know we're together.
Yeah. Because right after she ends it, yeah.
This bastard.
But do you know that he's on the boat?
He's in Hawaii for sure.
Well, he's with people.
What if he's working?
No, he's not working. It's Labor Day.
Hang up before the phone number gets on there.
Huh? Hey?
All right, let's see. How come you can't leave a FaceTime voice message?
I wish you could.
FaceTime message?
That'd be so good.
Yes.
When it goes bup bup bup, why can't it go leave a message? Then I can leave you a FaceTime video message.
Oh.
Yeah, he must. Well,
Maybe he's mingling.
look at how stupid that icon picture is. That what is that from?
Matt TV.
But I don't
That's a Google image photo.
See, but I don't do those. Do you think that gets assigned from something? From Google?
Probably.
You're right. The government's watching.
See how gross that is?
Yeah.
I didn't do that
You didn't do
photo.
any of that. It was
nope.
automatic.
Nope. Google must have. Google must have
That's
done.
not even his IMDb photo either, because I upload his IMDb stuff.
You do? That's
Well,
so.
he was really angry because for the longest time, and I don't know how it ended up there, but it was his picture from that one breakdancing movie that he was in.
Oh,
Kicking It Old School?
shit.
Kicking It Old
Kicking
School.
It Old
That
School,
was
yeah.
his main profile picture on there, and it would. A lot of things don't bother him, but that really bothered him. Every day for like two whole weeks, he was like, "Is it done? Did you do it? Did you do it? Did you do it?" And I had to change his IMDb.
What is it now? Is it it's a cute picture of him?
Yeah, it's him with the little mouse ears.
Yeah.
And stuff.
I never look at that. I never go on it. I don't fuck with that stuff. I don't want to know. Also, like people put up Wikipedias of you. Do you know that? People put up Wikipedias all the time.
Have you read yours? Is it pretty accurate?
I've never read it, but I know that somebody sent me a screenshot one time when it was like someone did like a long thing and then it got taken away because I couldn't find the link again, but it was funny. Somebody was making fun of me on it and it was very funny. But I think Wikipedia, they let you upload it, but then they check it down all the time. So it keeps removes things based on if there's any fact to it. But also Wikipedia is wrong all the time. This is what's weird that we trust it because I see people's information. I'm like, I know that person. I know that's wrong.
Yeah, Bobby's birthday is wrong.
It's so weird.
On there, I think, right? Because you remember you were like, oh, his. You
Oh
gave
yeah,
me
it was
some
like
weird-
it was a few days off or something. So I
Yeah.
was like wondering.
Did you fix
Which
it?
was the correct
Did you
one.
go in there and do it? You can do it, right? Anybody can just do that shit.
I
Yeah, you
think
can
so.
change it. Mm-hmm.
How long are your podcasts?
I do.
What
I
is
feel
your
like
podcast?
you could do a 6-hour one.
I couldn't do what Rogan does because that's tough. I mean, I could keep talking to you guys for all night, but whether or not the fans give a fuck about it, I can't wait to see how many fans are like, fuck this shit. I want to see Santino's fucking stupid ass. My podcast is Whiskey Ginger. That's the name of my podcast.
Yep.
Please watch and look and stuff, do all that shit. I do about an hour-ish, depending on the guests, but people have asked me to do longer ones, and I try to, but also I want to make sure that the guest is into it.
Yeah.
I feel weird when, like, dude, when I do Rogan's and I do 4 hours,
How do you feel? Yeah.
I love Joe. He's a good friend of mine. It's hard to do 4 hours. At some point, you're like, this is a lot. It's just, it's almost like an exhaustive skill. It's like he's able to do it every fucking day.
Get on that alpha brain.
I know. I gotta do that on it. I gotta do that on it.
So are you doing a podcast with Bobby?
We were just talking about.
We were
Because
talking about it.
I have some insider info
Look, this is. Let me tell you what.
from Eric, which is good news, by the way.
Well, let me answer this portion of it. We talked about that a little bit. Bobby and I want to do a podcast. Bobby wants to do the podcast. We've had long talks about it. Eric Griffin is emotionally sabotaging Bobby. And he doesn't want... He wants Bobby to know that he's like... He doesn't care anymore, but he secretly does care, and Bobby is so emotional with people's feelings that he... Which is a good thing. I'm more detached. I don't care. Like, I love Eric. Eric is a homie of mine, but like, if I know that it's not a real hurtful thing, so I get over. I'm like, what do you? Come on, get over it. We're grown men. Like, I am loyal to my friends. I am true to my fucking fam. But like, some things are like, this isn't that big of a
Business
deal.
is business.
It's not that big of a deal. That's
okay,
my thing.
so-
It's not like you're fucking my ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's a big no, fuck you.
Oh, so guys aren't allowed to fuck any of your ex-girlfriends?
No, and I would never fuck. I would if I
know
was
what?
single,
Same rule.
I would never fuck any of my friends'
Same.
exes. Even if let me tell you something. Let's say you and I fell in love.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, like genuinely, like
Deeply, yeah.
we were really in love. It wouldn't matter to me.
Yeah.
I would still be like, you're my friend's ex. I would no fucking way.
Same. I'm the same.
I would sabotage my own look for love based on my friend's past with you. That's just a fact of. I just don't. I don't know.
I've never had a situation where I've dated anybody that was close to or even 3 degrees away from me. It's always been so distant people.
That's a good thing.
I just don't like to.
No, you don't
fuck
want
with
because
those.
the pool is so big anyway. Why am I going so close to home? I think it's weird that people are comfortable with that. Like, I'm not gonna name a friend of mine. His wife left him for his best friend, and years later, they're all cool again. And my buddy's a nice guy. He's a sweetheart. His life is good now. But I'm like, fuck that bitch and fuck your friend. Like, I would never forgive that guy. I would never. My ex-wife, who cares? Whatever. But I would never forgive that guy. I'd be like, you're not only you're not my friend anymore. I fucking hate you.
Yeah.
Even though his kids are with this guy sometimes because it is the wife, I still would be like, fuck you.
Yeah.
I don't like you. I don't care. My wife is my wife. That's my kids with her. But like, I never understood that shit. So anyway, Eric is like, Bobby is a new girl who never dated Eric. Okay. So I think it's fine. I think it's fine to sleep with Bobby. But Eric had a crush on Bobby in high school, but never talked about it. So now it was like, no, you can date Santino. It's fine. And Bobby is so emotionally connected that he's like, wait, but did you, why you don't, wait, why, I feel like you don't really want me to date Santino. He's like, no, it's you can date Santino. It's fine. It's just,
I actually genuinely think he's okay with it now. And
Oh, you do?
why? Do you know why?
Why?
So the deal is, this is what he told Bobby. He's like, have Bobby call me. Bobby called him. He's like, I give you my blessing to do a podcast with Santino if Khalyla does one with me. So
Really?
It's in the works.
So hang on a second. But I'm now the only person who's resisting.
Ah, you're the last man standing.
Yeah, so I could fuck it up for all of you
You
guys.
could.
Yeah, that
If
shallow
I-
puss can fuck
In
it
the
up.
shallow puss. If you don't call the podcast Shallow Puss, I don't know what else.
Oh, that's all right. Well,
Shallow Puss is so good. By the way, because yeah. Okay, look, we want to do.
For YouTube monetization.
Yeah. Dude, I say that every show. I tell YouTube at the front of my show, I go, "You're gonna demonetize it. So go ahead and do it right now."
Oh, well, I'm gonna still have them review it regardless of what they say at the beginning. I'm
Yeah, you
like,
have to.
review It.
I don't
Let's
think we
see,
said anything.
No, we didn't. No, they just have an algorithm. Do you know that? They create these weird linked algorithms that try to find words and phrases, and then it's put into its system. Oh, I've talked to someone on the inside. It's really creepy.
Is puss one of the words that they
Nope.
search for?
No, it's not. It's not specific
Is
words.
folder one of the words?
Folder is.
definitely one.
Shallow folder.
Folder.
Shallow folder.
Lose all your money. Stop saying it.
Do we have an unhelpful advice, Gil?
We do.
Oh, yes. Oh, wait, so time out. So end all be all.
Oh yeah, are you going to?
Yeah, Bobby and I are going to do it. If we can do it, let's do it. We're going to do it. We want to do it. We want to fucking do
But
it.
if I don't do one with Eric Griffin, that deal is off.
Khalyla, make it happen.
You can make it happen. It's on you.
It's your call.
It's on you, you beautiful, sweet, amazing woman. You perfect,
Athletic.
wonderful, not sweaty, sweet, smart, cute, endearing, loving,
created FUBU.
You created
FUBU.
FUBU.
You created FUBU in the Philippines.
Your family made FUBU. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, give us some unhelpful advice.
Unhelpful advice with Bobby. He's not here. Khalyla and Andrew said,
Dude, my fucking voice got modulated really weird.
And I can hear Bobby go, "Oh, no, why do you do that voice? That's why you fuck
New
up."
New voice. I'm always a fan of the new voices.
Well, yeah, a helpful advice with Papa Santino and Mama Khalyla.
I like that one.
That one's cute. Very cute. I really do like that.
You just
That one
love
for
Chinese
Bobby. That
babies,
one for
man.
Bobby.
I do love Chinese babies. White people are synonymous with adopting Chinese babies. I
Do
don't
you know that rich Chinese people, they hire white butlers?
Fuck, really?
You
Yeah.
can kill it.
And they make a lot of money.
They do?
Yeah.
But they have to be bilingual.
No, because it's a slavery thing. Imagine enslaving a white
Oh.
man, what kind of status that would show you.
That would be tight. I'd be By the way, shout
Six figures,
any
right?
Chinese.
What am I doing here?
Any Chinese billionaires listening? Enslave me.
Oh my god.
Enslave me now. I'm willing to come.
Call me Smashly.
Hello, I'm Smashly. I always have a shirt that shows my 2 butt dimples. I get 2 back butt dimple tattoos. I'm down to be enslaved in China, by the way.
Wait, hold on, it's not slavery because it's 6 figures. You said?
Oh yeah, it's not slavery if you get paid.
That's a good payment, yeah.
It would be something along the lines of like of human. What is that called when you live when you're like
Indentured servant?
yeah, indentured servitude, but financially supported indentured.
Paid slavery?
Yeah, but that sounds so mean. Also, the word slavery has just a disgusting connotation. Indentured servitude.
I feel like you'd be the perfect guy, George, because you're sort of an Asiaphile too.
You are.
You are, aren't you?
No. I
Yes,
just
you
know
are.
things.
You are. Yes, you are.
Nah.
What's your biggest fetish?
I don't really have one.
You
Oh
don't
my
have a
God!
fetish?
There's no way.
I don't either.
Yeah,
you
you
have
do.
a fetish?
I mean,
Feet.
I find feet attractive, but I find
Say it. Big cocks.
I do.
Yummy.
What do I like them? I like the crest where the butt cheek connects to the back leg.
Hold on.
Wait,
the
what?
tabletop
Oh
part.
my God!
Can you explain
The
that?
crease.
The crease.
The crease.
Crease.
The, the leg crease to an ass cheek is like
I'm out. We can never be in love.
So you gotta have that booty.
it's something. Yeah, you got to have some juice. You got to have some thick.
And you
I
have
like
to
an
have the
ass.
tabletop.
Yeah, you got to have a tabletop.
Yeah.
Why you don't have that kind of ass?
I have, as I'm getting older, I'm
What's
getting
wrong with
more
you?
of a secretary butt.
You get a flat butt.
Yeah.
They
No,
call-
I don't have a flat butt. The crease is starting to not be as obvious. When I was younger, the crease was real, just
Is it just
obvious.
concave now?
No, I mean my ass is still there. I'm just saying that it's not as obvious anymore.
I know what you mean.
It's starting to go down a bit.
Gravity's taking its hold.
Yeah, and my titties, man. Holy shit.
Your
They're not
tits
doing
sag?
Well, because I had implants and I got them taken out.
What about can you do like a
I
tightening?
know I never did a lift because they said that I didn't need it because I had apparently good skin. I never had, I had good elasticity.
Yeah, they didn't. They thought it would ruin it if they did that, right?
Yeah, but what it feels like now is just they're more separated.
What do you mean?
Like
There's bigger gap space?
like a divorce.
Yeah, like right here, I'm very like I have a bird chest, and there's just two little titties on the side of this really flat surface. You know what I mean? Like they're going towards my armpits a bit.
You're at one point your tits are going to be tucked under your arm.
Yeah, I think I could probably do that in a few years,
You could hold them underneath.
like that. Yeah.
It's like a magic trick.
Yeah, that
That's
is
kinda
cool. And then you go like this, and they flop right back out. I mean, I think that could be an advantage, to be honest with you.
Is that a fetish for somebody? Please tell me.
Yeah, there's a weird fetish online of when women are like on doggy style and they're getting boned from behind and their boobs that are saggy, they flop around like that.
It's like helicopter.
Yeah, there's a big fetish for that online.
Oh, I
Helicopter
see.
tits, heli tits.
Oh, I don't have those yet.
So it doesn't do that.
No,
But
no,
one
no,
day-
no. I that's what I aspire.
What was the biggest your boobs were when they were the fakest?
Oof.
What was the size?
And they
They were
the fake-
D's.
Double D's?
Yeah, double D's.
I didn't like you because of that.
I hated my body. I absolutely hated them the moment they were put in. I was like, this was a fucking mistake.
How many years was it?
I only had them for 2 years.
Whitney Cummings told me that her tits just got a recall. You know, you get like a recall on your car.
Like a Toyota.
Her tits
part?
got recalled.
Really?
Yep. There was
Did she have the gummy bear ones?
I don't know
What
what
does that mean?
that's
The ones
like
that are more teardrop?
Yeah, they're kind of like they look the most natural. She was just telling me like they put out a report saying whatever was inside of that version of the implant was potentially dangerous.
Yikes.
And so she has to either get new ones put in or I don't know if they have an update. I don't know if there's a
firmware update.
Can we download these to your titties real fast? I don't know whatever it was, but I was like, go and take care of that right now. She was like, I will. I'm busy. I'm like,
Oof.
go fuck it. There's a thing inside your tits that's not supposed to be there.
Well, that's what happened with mine.
They got recalled?
They didn't get recalled, but they should have been because when they opened up my left breast, there was so much gunk in it.
Black fluid.
Gunk in it.
What? It had leaked?
Because I started feeling really sick not too
Oh,
long
shit.
after I got breast implants, and that's one of the reasons why I eventually just said, "Oh, fuck it,
Can you
no
sue
more
them
free
for
drinks
that?
for life."
No more free dinners. Well, I guess I'm not getting taken out anymore. That's when you have fake tits, you get to go to the high-end restaurants, and then when you don't, you just go to regular restaurants.
But for me, I just hated the type of attention I was getting, and it also just didn't look good on my body. I'm telling you right now, they just
It
didn't
wasn't
look good.
you.
No, I have more of an athletic frame,
Yeah.
like a tomboyish frame.
You just have a tall, slender frame. Big
It didn't
tits on
look
tall,
good.
slender.
and
doesn't-
it made my ass look flatter.
Well, now people are getting ass implants. George has got them.
He has really juicy legs.
You got
George
those,
has great legs.
Midwest.
Do you have good
calves.
legs?
Midwest calves.
I have these things are nice.
Chicago.
These things are nice.
Yeah.
The bottoms.
The bottoms are not. Well, no, it's
What about your calves?
Yeah, look at that. That's
Oh, they're regular. Yeah.
Yeah, strong calf, man. Orange hair on them though. That's the biggest problem. You can't get that off.
But you can't get butt implants if you don't have your own fat to harvest. Like for someone like me,
Skinny people, they don't. Yeah, you don't have.
I
enough
would have
fat.
to wait to gain weight during pregnancy and then get the BBL, the Brazilian butt lift, which is they liposuck my extra fat that I've now
Put it in the
earned
ass?
and then and they inject it into the butt.
Would you want to get pregnant?
I just it's a whole thing. It's a we go back and forth a lot.
Yeah, it's scary. It's cool, and everybody that has kids is like, do it, and you're like, okay,
Are you?
yeah,
Nice.
See,
kind
but
of.
that's the thing. I feel like everyone's sort of that same response except for him because he's really eager to knock anyone up.
You really want to have a kid?
His clock. His clock.
Midwestern to the bone, brother.
How old are you right now?
39.
Yeah, so you're ready.
Yeah.
Do you feel ready emotionally?
I think I'll get there whenever it happens.
So that's no.
No, I think emotionally you
It's
just got to
that's
decide to change.
It's a massive change.
Yeah.
Do you ever worry that whoever you bring into this world might have a really rough go in their lives, like 30 years from now?
I don't have that at all for some reason. I don't know. I just
Do you feel financially ready? It's a big leap.
see that's the thing. Like,
Do you have a car that's safe enough? Do you have a place that you live that's safe enough? Do you have
You got 9 months to figure that out, brother.
9 months? That's all you need?
Yeah.
Is that how long it takes to make a
Those
baby?
are the things
Hey,
you
in the
worry about?
Midwest, if you come from the Midwest, you see people a lot poorer,
do.
a lot
Yeah.
worse off from you,
You
having
are
kids.
I do.
Like people straight out of high school having kids.
here
You're
in
like they
Illinois, yeah.
survived.
I know,
They
but
did it.
we don't live there anymore.
Yeah. Okay.
That's my point. Whenever someone says that, they're like, back home kids, they have kids
Yeah.
at 23. It's like, back home a house costs $80,000.
Yeah.
So that's a massive. So a guy's mortgage back home is less than a car payment in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
That's a fact. That's insane. That's insane. So like, those things don't add up to me when people make those comparisons. The life, granted, you probably make less money back home if you were doing what you're doing here back home, but it's a lot of, it's financially crazy. I know people that have 2 kids and they're like, we're drowning.
Yeah.
I saw 1 kid I'm scared for, but I'm gonna have it, and if I can't handle it, I'm just gonna leave. You just take off, dude.
Bye-bye, Papa.
I love
Bye, Chinese baby.
Bye, Chinese baby. That's what I'm gonna say. Bye, Chinese baby.
I love taking care of other people's kids.
See, I've heard that. I know people that love taking care of other people's kids, but they don't ever want to have a kid themselves. I
Yeah.
do want to have a kid. I'm nervous about what the world is.
Me too. I financially support a lot of kids. I financially support right now
Bobby.
4 children. 3 children, actually.
Bobby,
Bobby, my niece, I sent to private school.
you did?
Here. In
From the
California,
Philippines, yeah.
From the Philippines.
Really? Mm-hmm. How old is she?
She's 17.
1 year. You have 1 year. Okay, you pervert. Can you wait a year, you sick pervert?
Then you go in that mixed bus, a mixed family bus.
I have another 8-year-old.
10 years.
10 years, George.
You freak.
Eve tease all you want.
You don't you? No, don't you be Eve teasing, sicko. We never got to advice. Do we have
Okay.
we have
Yes.
one helpful?
Hey, I'm a 24-year-old that lives in London. My dad used to be emotionally and physically abusive with me for a very long time, until I turned 17 or so and could fight back and protect my mom. My mom stayed with him for about 3 years ago, and he suffered from a stroke, and she is taking care of him now. I haven't spoken to him for a very long time, and I have no idea if I should forgive him. How do you manage to forgive him, and should I try to do the same, as I'm not sure how long he has left? Thanks a lot.
2 questions.
Yep,
One, is this a man or a woman?
a young man,
And go back real quick. Did it say physically abusive
emotionally and physical.
to him and the mom?
Yep. Now he's sick.
Okay. Fuck that guy. That guy can die of a stroke. I don't care. That's how I feel. You hit me and my mom? Fuck you. Look, this guy might be a nice, good guy. I just think no matter how emotionally bad things get, when you strike women and children, I'm a traditionalist. I don't have any room for it. You can yell at each other. You can storm out. You can leave the family. You can do a lot of awful things emotionally to people. But when you start hitting kids and women, I don't have any fucking patience for that guy. So I don't
What
give a
if-
shit that he had a stroke. He could have 3 fucking more. He can fuck
Question.
off. Yeah.
What if he's the son, but it's the mom who was abusive and beat the shit out of him?
Then he probably deserved it. I'd say this: when a woman hits a man,
It's probably right.
it's probably because he deserved to be hit for sure. Because a woman's natural instinct isn't physical violence. Men are more physically innate to distribute violence. It is in our blood. I mean, it's literally the way we protected ourselves for fucking forever. So when a woman does it, it is beyond a last resort. It's either something that is they're sick of someone's fucking shit, or they are maybe having mental issues and something is really terribly wrong. But chemically, I think you have to be a real piece of shit to hit a woman and a kid. That's my opinion.
Is he a white guy? What's the?
He's definitely a white guy.
background?
Well, let's look at the
Because it's a cultural thing. I can sort of
It sounds like a white family. How about that?
let me see. Yeah, it's like Eastern European.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. Though that's another thing, right?
Because I got
In Eastern Europe, I feel
I
like
got my ass not just whooped. I mean, I was abused for most of my childhood, but
Yeah.
that's not because that's just how child rearing was in the Philippines.
Right.
Everyone got the same treatment, basically.
you got
provided.
beat
I
or
wasn't just
spanked.
no. I got my ass
Oh, yeah.
beat. My mom had a thing called a stomach belt. We would have to kneel on rock salt. We would.
What was
he
this,
would
like the 1600s?
punch-
When did you grow up in the fucking...
I would
There
have
were Romans
to
that were-
try and pluck my braces out of my fucking lips because I'd get punched in the mouth.
Oh my, from your mother?
My mother, who I love today, she's the gentlest, kindest woman ever.
But did you get hit because you were a fucking little asshole? Or
No,
just
I
because that
was
the way it goes?
I was the class president and the top of my class, all of elementary school. I was also the number one swimmer in the city. It was her way of keeping me in line. And
Well, it worked. I
instilling
got to tell
the
you,
fear.
you turned out pretty good. So maybe hit your kids. Maybe that's the solution.
But
I think when a woman hits a kid, it's different.
you think?
Yeah,
But
man.
you know, it didn't work because in my teenage years, I hated her all most of my teenage years. And I
Okay, that's a
started to rebel.
cultural thing. I feel like that may be a cultural thing. But let me say this again. Call me sexist. When a woman hits a kid, it's a different kind of thing. When a man hits a kid, there's something about it. Spanking is different. I'm not talking about like I got spanked. I got fucking cracked on the back of the head for being an idiot.
Yeah.
But when you physically hit a kid out of anger or violence, there's something else going on. Like, again, I don't want to sound ignorant, but if I punched you in the face, if you punched me in the face, it would hurt, probably hurt. If I punched you in the face as hard as I could, I might kill you.
Yeah.
Like, I actually might kill you.
Yeah.
So I think about the strength dispersion of what, like, the average man, I'm not saying women aren't strong, but like the average man hitting a kid, it's just not okay. You could really hurt a kid. So I just feel like I wouldn't forgive that guy for the advice portion. If you find solace in that, whoever that human is, and you can get to that point, good for you. But Dr. Drew told me one time, forgiveness isn't necessary, but it's what does he say? It's not a necessity to continuing on in life, but it's rewarding if you get there. So if you get there, it's a good thing, but it's not a necessity. So if he never forgives him, life will still be okay.
I agree with that.
But it's nice to forgive because you will find reward in it. But like, there's people that I feel like you will never forgive, but that's okay. There's people that Bobby will never forgive.
I'm way too forgiving. I've forgiven people that have threatened my life.
Fuck that shit. You fuck that. I mean, good for you.
Soccer right now.
I just feel like
I don't think it's forgiveness. I think it's more apathy. After time has passed and I couldn't give two shits about that person anymore and I'm not very entrenched in their day to day, then I'm like, I really don't care if you want to make nice with me now because you're not really somebody that I keep in my life closely.
I get that.
So I'm kind of like, yeah, okay, fine.
Yeah.
We're cool.
it's
Like
it's
that.
almost you've reached a level of indifference.
Yeah, it's very
It just
indifferent.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, yeah, I get that. Well, good luck to that guy. I mean, I would say get a pillow and kill him. In the shallow push. In the shallow push.
Any final words?
Yep. God, what do I have to say? What my final words are: one, I want all the fans of TigerBelly to know how much I love and respect you, and to go on all the comment boards and convince Khalyla to do her podcast, and convince Bobby to do our podcast, and our worlds can merge and collide and create this beautiful yin and yang universe of black and white and two different kinds of Asian and I'm orange and I say black and I know Eric isn't all the way black. He's other stuff too. He's he's why they made other on those race things. It's, you know what I mean? It's always he's other.
Yeah.
He's many. It should say
That's
many.
what mine and his podcast should be called because
Other.
we're both racially ambiguous.
Yes. You could pass as
Other.
almost anything. You could be Latino. I'm sorry, Latinx.
Latinx, come on.
You could be Samoan,
Middle Eastern.
Middle Eastern, anything in the Pacific Ocean.
Guess what I'm going to be this weekend?
For what is this weekend?
Indian.
She's Indian. She's Eve teasing.
Don't you Eve tease? Wait, why are you? Oh, because you're to the wedding.
The wedding.
You could get away with so much. So you be the others, and Bobby and I will figure it out hopefully. And
I already said it before, red and yellow.
I know I like it. He doesn't like. You know he doesn't like that.
He doesn't.
The yellow part.
I hate it too.
He
I don't like the. I like the.
I
red
said it was
part.
fine. I
I
was
don't
like,
like
it's
the
fine.
yellow part. Because
Yeah.
it's just such a it's a easy.
It's too easy.
Yeah, it's too easy.
He goes, okay, we can do it. I can't call it that. I can't call it that. Okay, I can't call it that. I said, it's fine. I don't need it to be called that. The fans kept pushing that around. I didn't say that, but he hated it, and I was like, just call it whatever you want. He's like, okay, we'll figure it out. Eric's gonna be so mad. That was him. Well, we're gonna do it, and I'm happy that I came here today with you guys, and I learned a lot. Literally about your folder, about Eve teasing,
Shallow puss.
about shallow puss, and I cannot wait to see where this journey takes us.
That's it. That's it,
Thank you
guys.
guys so
Thanks
much.
for
Next week,
being
Andrew
here,
Santino.
Thank you, guys. Next week, what, George? What?
The episode's going to be.
Oh, that's right. So next week, Bobby is going to be. Wait, we're going to late release, right? So it'll be released.
But we
instead
haven't
of
decided if it's a day or
Wednesday,
too late. Yeah, but probably
Thursday or Friday.
Probably Thursday.
Because
Yeah.
Bobby is in Hawaii.
Still in
But he comes back.
He comes back,
back.
just not on time. So we're gonna record a late podcast.
Who's surprised that he hasn't come back on time?
Anything else to promote?
Any shows or?
Yes. I know I sound... Go to my website, go to andrewsantino.com to check out all these new dates. We just put up a ton of new dates, but this month, September, I'm going to be in Toronto for the first time. Never been.
Ooh.
Doing
Where are you playing?
JFL 42. I'm doing Just for Laughs out of Montreal. They do it in Toronto, too.
Oh.
It's like the last version of that festival for the year. So I'm doing 1 live Whiskey Ginger podcast and 4 stand-up dates.
That's what I wanted to ask you. How
Yeah.
did the Whiskey Ginger podcast do in
With Bobby?
With Bobby.
So funny.
The most fun, the biggest clapback we had was people got mad at me for Black Thought. Black Thought being the member of the Roots was on there with us, and people were like, "Why the fuck would you even put him on there?" I was like, "Wait, what?
What do you mean?
What?
Oh, what?
What? I
Why
was like,
not?
What? People got weird. They were like, "It should just been just you two." I was like, "Yeah, it was just fun because I knew I wanted someone completely offset from Bobby for Bobby to have fun with."
Yeah.
And it worked, by the way. It was great. But I think it threw Black Thought for a loop. When you watch it, people should watch it on YouTube or listen to it.
That's the funny part, though.
It's tough. It's because Black Thought doesn't realize how quick Bobby is, I think. Because Black Thought is trying to be a comedian.
Oh.
He's doing stand-up.
I didn't know that.
Is that his stand-up name, or he didn't go by Tariq?
No, he doesn't go by Tariq.
Okay.
He calls himself... Black Thought is how he gets introduced.
That's a great name.
It's amazing. And then Bobby kept saying he was Yellow Thought the whole time, which I loved.
That was the best.
It was the best. And people got upset. And I was like, that was half of the fun to me.
Yeah.
Was Bobby fucking with Black Thought and the discomfort. Because Black Thought, I don't think, knew how lightning Bobby was when we turned on the cameras.
Yeah.
And so it was just like funny to watch for me. And also still get a little bit of hip hop in there because I'm a hip hop junkie.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And it was fucking weird. Bobby had no idea who that was.
It's best when he doesn't know who they are.
He had no... That's what... It's fun to me when it's somebody super famous that the world knows, but Bobby doesn't know.
Yes.
That's what was beautiful. I was
You
like...
know what? He came home from the Comedy Store once. And he was like, "Hey, I took a picture with this really tall guy because everyone was taking a picture with him, but I don't know who he is." He's like, "Who is he, babe?" And it's Blake Griffin.
Oh my God, Bobby.
He's like, "Is he famous?" That's what he said. "Is he famous?
Like,
Should I post it on Instagram?"
Who's this? Who's this? How does he... his lack of awareness is what's so fucking wonderful about him. So I wanted to pair them together. So whatever. If we do some more, we'll figure it out. We'll see how that goes. I love putting him in a situation with someone that he's also kind of uncomfortable with. Oh, I loved it. And then Black Thought got real weird. Mm-hmm. When Bobby stood up, when we brought up a little person to the stage,
that
really
was nuts.
great. The whole thing is
Was
great.
that planned?
Nope. Not even. I mean, watch the video. I don't want to give it away, but Bobby basically makes a joke about little people, and I was like, Bobby, and he goes,
Oh yeah.
"There's none in the room," and sure enough, one guy.
And then he comes up.
right above everyone's head. You can see like a little hand pop up. And we bring him up on stage, and Bobby's like, "What are the odds of this shit?" But it was great. He was a good sport too.
But Bobby has little person proportions.
But this guy was not a full LP, not like a Brad Williams LP. He was like a middle. I don't know what they're called.
Bobby's.
Bobby
Bobby's.
Lee's. He was a Bobby.
Lee.
He was a Bobby Lee's. He was a Bobby Lee's, and he was a really nice guy.
I had Bobby, you know, the little cat carriers. They're about this big, right?
He fits in there.
No, but I asked him to carry because we had to transport the cats to the new house.
Oh, yeah.
And he couldn't get his arms around the carrier. And so he was really struggling. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you? And he was like puffing and puffing. He's like, my arms can't get around. He really does.
A cat
have, like,
carrier is this big.
Yeah, I know. He couldn't get his arms around. Like they just stopped right here.
He is like a perfect. If a cartoon came to life, like if Tim Burton could draw a person and then go and it came to life, it would be Bobby. He is proportionally so funny and strange and weird, and yet it's balanced. You know how like a cool looking cartoon, it looks right? That's a Bobby. It looks right, but I don't know how it works.
I received a distress call from him about 5 days ago, and he begged me to get him on a food plan and to buy him a Peloton.
Wow.
Because he wants to lose some because of this the TV show thing.
Well, no,
all these
because
fucking actors that
you
are
know
in
how
good
he
shape
was
or
just
something?
filming Magnum PI about a month ago. He went back to it's been a month. He goes back and none of his clothes fit. His wardrobe doesn't fit anymore.
But you know what else it is?
What?
All these fucking actors, all these assholes in the business, they're so conscious of their weight and their shape, and it bothers them to regular people like us, because when I go to a TV show and I'm like, lunch, and I'm like, oh fuck yeah, short rib and pasta, and they're all eating salads.
Really?
These actors are overtly conscious of their health.
But you're in shape.
You're in good shape.
You deadlift like what, 350?
465. But I exercise daily. I love it, but I still eat food that I fucking want.
Same.
I just don't care. I don't need to be like, I'm not Zac Efron. I'm not going to be like, you know what I mean? I'll also never get a role that would need me to be in phenomenal shape. I need to be just in, I've always been a bigger guy. So like I was just stayed, I exercise. I like running. I like lifting. I like playing sports. So it's like, I like that. But also I had fucking pasta for lunch. I had pasta bolognese tipped for lunch. So it's like, yeah, I want to fucking eat food that I like. I don't want to die getting a couple of good TV roles to sacrifice good food. I don't want to be like skinny for the camp. I don't care. I want to look at my best, but I'm you only fluctuate a few numbers. I go from being, I'm a 6 or a 7. I'm a 6 when I'm not looking good, and I'm a 7, maybe 7.5 when I look cute. But TV people, they always want to look 8, 9, 10.
I think that's going out of style, though, just being attractive in general.
I think it's coming. I think being normal looking is coming back.
I also think, no, not normal looking. I think that the ugly fine is what I'm attracted to.
There's a lot of ugly fine people.
Yeah, I love the ugly fines. Like if you, asymmetry is really big for me. If you have just one buggy eye, or if you're missing a tooth.
Who's the ugliest fine person out right now? Like been public in the media, and who's popular that's ugly?
Okay,
ugly?
so do you know that guy? You don't watch any of the historical shows, but he has that one lizard eye. He plays the prime minister in the show Victoria. But if I showed you his picture, you'd be like, yes, that guy is ugly,
He's ugly
as fuck, but so fine.
So like a Forrest Whitaker type?
Yes, similar, but
Ooh,
he's
tough looking. He is not a good looking man. But ugly fine?
he doesn't, for me, he's not ugly fine.
Who's ugly fine to me is like a Steve Buscemi ugly fine?
Is that fine?
God.
We're just like lying to people.
Who's ugly fine? Who's like not attractive but is attractive in a weird
Post
way?
Malone.
Oh, okay. What about?
Oh, really?
No, what about Rami?
Oh my God.
Rami Malek.
Rami
Kinda
Malek's
weird.
ugly fine.
He's ugly fine.
He's fine. He's just fine.
He's ugly
He has
fine.
bug eyes, but they make sense.
I would think
No,
most
he's
women
good-looking.
wouldn't say he's fine. I would say most girls go, yeah, he's ugly fine. He's like unattractively attractive.
My gauge is also very off. I like very avant-garde looking dudes.
Yeah, Rami Malek.
Yeah, Rami Malek
what's-
fits that.
What would Bobby be?
He is very avant-garde.
Is he?
He is ugly fine though. He's not ugly though because he has his features and his skin's really
That's what I'm saying.
nice.
He's not ugly. He's not ugly fine. He
He's
looks.
just compact.
He's cute.
Cute.
Yeah,
Very
very
cute.
cute. See, that's the difference.
But you know what's really attractive about him when I first met him was his voice. He has a big booming voice over the phone.
Yeah.
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 Classic booming voice.
Can I say something? Can I say something? That's him.
Yeah.
He has a very powerful
Presence. Yeah.
presence. He's magnetic.
Yeah, and I don't think people realize that until they actually meet him in person.
And then
Because he appears one way on TV, but when you meet him in person, he has a big presence.
there's something around. Yeah, he has an orbit. He things like to be around him. He's very Yeah, he has that thing. I try to exude the opposite. I just try to pass through time as quickly as I can.
I just want to die.
I just want to get the fuck through this. Just get me straight through the thing. Bobby loves when people say hi. He loves taking pictures. I get a little like anxious. I say hi to
You
everyone.
don't strike me as someone who would ever get anxious. You get anxious?
Oh my God.
You seem like an extrovert.
I don't get uncomfortable.
Yeah.
There's just a thing that clicks inside of me that's like, ooh, I just like to be left alone. I'm a really good loner. I eat alone every day. I like driving long distances alone. I like being kind of left to my own devices.
Yeah.
So when people say hi to me in public or something, I'm super cool with it. You know, it's not happening all the time. Not like that. I'm not famous like that. But when somebody's like, Santino, and they see me, it's cool. But there's a piece of me that's like, fuck, I kind of wanted to. I like floating through ambiguously. I like kind of like disappearing in regular shit. So I don't ever want to get to a point of like too many people say hello. That scares the shit out
You're
of me.
a complete. He's the same as Bobby.
I'll say hello.
Oh, they love.
Yeah,
they love the love.
Yeah. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But it's also something that I'm like, I don't need it.
Yeah.
I love it. It's very nice. I'll always take a picture. I'll always say hello. But I love kind of floating through time and space on my own.
Never
I like
heard that
just
before. I just want to pass through.
I just want to pass right through time. He's like that.
No. This guy
I'm a little
wants-
bit of both, I think.
He wants that
a
blue
little
check.
bit of both.
Oh no.
He wants
He wants to be
that
an
check.
influencer.
Oh.
I don't want to be an influencer. You shut up, Gilbert. You know that.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Do you not want the 10K?
Oh, I just bought myself a couple of 2,000 followers on Instagram.
Did you?
So I can get the swipe
Wait, you
up.
bought followers, George?
So I can get the swipe up.
What the fuck is wrong
He
with
wants
you?
to pass
So I can get
time.
the swipe up. Because that's.
What were you gonna say?
Oh, what were you gonna
What?
say?
What? What
Say
were you
it.
gonna say?
I was not going to say dum dum.
Yeah, I
You
think it was ding dong.
say it.
delightful lady. You delightful lady.
Dingbat.
You
Say it.
delightful lady.
Say it.
It started with a D. It started with a D.
It was
Come
a
on, let's
dipshit
go.
Or a
Dipshit.
dumb
Knowing
bitch.
him?
Dumb
Dumb
bitch.
bitch. Dumb bitch.
I thought he was going to say dumb
It was
bitch.
gonna be dumb
Knowing
bitch.
him, dingbat.
I think it was. I'm gonna take it as dumb bitch, George.
Yeah, George, it did seem like dumb bitch came out of
Yeah.
your mouth. In fact, I almost
I saw
thought
it
I
in your
saw
eyes.
Well, maybe that's who would think I would want.
Say it. Say it.
I didn't say it.
Look, he's turning red.
He gets so nervous when he's about to call. I can't believe you called her a dumb bitch. That's insane.
I can't believe it
I'm
either. That's a
That's
first.
really fucked up.
Yeah, things you've
Well-
changed, George. Buying followers, calling people dumb bitches. I don't know.
Hollywood has really
so
done
I can
it.
get the swipe up. Just it's useful. It's useful. Utility.
We went an
I'm for
additional
utility.
45 minutes. That's why we clapped for you.
We did. Yeah, we went over.
That's
okay.
Sure, Khan. You had
Oh
something-
yeah. We never got back to that guy.
You know what I just watched again yesterday was Pride and Prejudice
Yeah.
What is that?
with Aishwarya Rai. It's a Bollywood
Oh,
movie.
Yes.
Screw the light bulb, pet the dog.
Did you direct that?
No. Next time.
Next time.
You're down.
Pride and Prejudice too.
I cannot believe you called Khalyla a dumb bitch. I'm upset about it, but it does show your true colors. Bright red.
Swipe up.
Swipe up.
Once again, thank you to our sponsors for making the show possible. Ridge Wallet, Voodoo, Hims, and Manscaped. Get 10% off your front carry wallet today by going to ridge.com/slept. That's ridge.com/slept. Use the code SLEPT. Watch disaster artists or any other 10,000 free movie titles. Head over to voodoo.com/tigerball. I did not write this copy.
Taking a shot. You taking a shot. You taking a shot. You taking a shot.
Dumb bitch wrote it.
Keep
Dumb
reading
bitch
it.
You
wrote it.
dumb bitch.
Head over to voodoo.com/tigerbelly to sign up and
Dumb
start
bitch.
watching instantly. That's VUDU.com/tigerbelly. Get started with Hims Complete Hair Kit for just $5 today, right now. Today, go to forhims.com/belly. Get 20% off free shipping and a free travel bag with the code BELLY at manscaped.com. And guys, you can follow us at TigerBelly on Instagram, at TheTigerBelly on Twitter. You can email us any questions at adviceunhelpful@gmail.com. Follow Khalyla Calamity K, Andrew Santino at
Cheeto Santino.
George Kimmel.
Yeah, my newly minted 10,000 plus Instagram account, George_Kimmel.
Or
Because nobody ever follows me from listening to that. This doesn't matter for me.
Hey.
Just some, yeah.
That is not true. People
I have to buy
love
frames. I have to buy frames.
you. You don't have to buy them. You just have to wait. You sit and you wait. You let it happen naturally. I want you to unbuy those files. Can you sell them back?
Or, Andrew, you could tell 2,000 people to unfollow right now.
No. I'm buying more. I'll buy 20,000 now.
Here's what I want what is your Instagram? What is it called?
George_Kimmel. No. Hey, George_Kimmel.
George_Kimmel.
Yeah.
I want everyone to go. This is going to be fun. I want everyone to go on George_Kimmel's page. George_Kimmel on his Instagram page. And on the last photo that he posted, write dumb bitch, because that's what he called Khalyla,
Good.
Thank you.
and give him a follow.
There you go.
Give him a follow. You're welcome, you dumb slut. Don't ever call her a dumb bitch again. They're going to call you a dumb bitch on your page. I want everyone to say dumb bitch on George's page. and give him a follow. And then in 3 days, unfollow him.
Everything Bobby Lee at Bobby Lee Live and at Gilbert. Everyone, have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Chocolate